Industry leader, LSI Staffing is worth the call. Call them today at 712-202-2850.
Galen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at galencatholic.org.
Bonderson picked his pocket in transition, one on none. Oh, and an emphatic two-handed jam.
It's now time for high school basketball on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And that goes to Holes, drives middle of the paint to the hoop with her right hand, scores plus another foul.
High school basketball.
Poland starts to run out, double bounce, pass left block, Sipman off glass, count the basket and the foul.
Now let's head courtside for all the action.
Hazel at the top of the key, blows by his defender, all the way to the basket, the right hand layup goes.
Here's KLEM Sports Director Daniel Versteeg.
Well, a very pleasant good Friday evening to you basketball fans. We welcome you to Sergeant Bluff as we get started with the Missouri River Activities Conference basketball season. Tonight, the Lamar's Community Bulldogs get set to take on Sergeant Bluff-Luton in the first of 14 MRAC basketball doubleheaders of the 2023-2024 basketball seasons. Once again, good evening, everyone. Daniel Versteeg with you. Pleased to be joined by the winningest boys basketball coach to ever go through Lamar's Community High School, Dave Irwin. He'll be joining us for a few broadcasts throughout the year, and no better time to get him underway than with an MRAC contest, Dave. You get a couple of non-conference games under your belt. They're fine and dandy, but once you start getting into conference play, the games kind of ramp up the intensity just a little bit.
Yeah, certainly. Once you start getting into conference play, you kind of think it's the meat of the schedule, so to speak. And it's nice that, especially our girls program, that we're able to start a couple non-conference with a couple non-conference wins. And really, in all honesty, I thought Tuesday night was a fairly impressive win for our girls.
It was, yeah. You not only non-conference wins, and you could schedule some non-conference games and just beat up on somebody, but to schedule Spirit Lake and to be down at halftime, and boy, what a third quarter they put together, Dave. They ended up taking the lead to end that third quarter. It was really a remarkable quarter and second half performance.
Yeah, I think it validated maybe our hire a little bit too with Coach Baumgartner, down 13 and really kind of looked disinterested the whole first half. And then to come out, whatever happened at halftime, I know that there's sometimes you can light a little bit of a fire under some kids, and obviously Sid did that and came back, and we just flat out outplayed them for that third quarter.
You did. We did, absolutely. Who do you think instilled that in her? Shane, Haley? Who do you think kind of got the competitive juices going to give that really good speech in that halftime?
Well, and then you throw Kayla Koopman in there too, who's no stranger to competition either. So I'm guessing Sid has done a nice job of utilizing all her resources that are around her, and it was a very, very, very good quality win for our girls. The first home game, Sid's really first big game, so to speak, and
first home game.
Yeah, it was just really fun to watch that.
It's really been fun to watch the girls play. One player that obviously stands out has been the play of Jalen Marino. She has had very slow starts to game. I think she's got a combined 6 points in the first half to start the year. But in the second half, Coach, I don't know what gets into her. She really lights a spark under not only just her playing ability, but the rest of the team as well.
Yeah, and a lot of times that happens when you're dealing with an underclassman and a predominantly upperclassman team. And I think Jay has been given an opportunity to her teammates, and then when she has to go do some things, I think she showed that she's obviously very capable of getting that stuff done. And I think especially in that second half, if you just watch the body language of the girls, how they kind of look towards Jay as okay, what's next? What do we need to do? So she's kind of emerging into a leader.
Yeah, and that's impressive considering the roster we have with Sarah Brown, Zoe Whitcup, Meta Scove, Lexi Hurd, all these girls who feels like have been playing high school basketball for about 5 or 6 years. They've just always been in the starting lineup, and it's really good to see that Jalen's been able to take that leadership role. The other thing I liked about Tuesday, Coach, and maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from here, is Lamar's does not necessarily have size. They're not going to outsize any team. Spirit Lake ran a 6'1" post out of the starting lineup and then backed her up with her 6'2" sister, I believe. And the Bulldogs still rebounded the basketball well. They were still able to get some good inside post touches and still control the paint, even while giving up about 6 or 7 inches sometimes.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is I think our girls, with the experience they have over the years, I evidently in high school, you're allowed a COVID year. It seems like we've had our seniors have been there that long. But a lot of times, you just learn the little things, what you have to do to overcome your deficiencies. Right. And obviously ours is going to be size, and we're going to battle that all year long. But, just how the game played out the other night, we're finding little ways to combat, that deficiency and turn it into a strength for us.
Yeah. And some really good shooters on the outside have helped that out as well. So the Bulldogs are 2-0 heading into this conference matchup with Sergeant Bluff-Luton. The Warriors are, winless. They're lossless. They have not played a game yet this year, so they got a very late start. Of course, in girls basketball, you can play the first half of the week of Thanksgiving. They elected not to, and maybe partially because of a new head coach for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Matt Britton is the new head coach of the Warriors. You know him well, Coach. He's a guy that I think could really do some damage for a Warrior program that's always been a team you've got to respect night in and night out. Yeah,
obviously Matt coming in, being his first year as a head coach, he's got a learning curve as well. Yep. This is new to him. Playing is different than coaching. But you learn a lot through that, and Matt he's a great basketball guy. He was a heck of a player at Galen, and then go on and had a great career at Briarcliff. Matt knows what he's doing, and he's going to bring that passion, and he's going to bring that competitive edge to Sergeant Bluff, and I look for good things from Matt.
Yeah, I look so too. A local kid. It's good to have him in coaching for the Warrior girls basketball program, coming off a third-place finish in the Missouri River Activities Conference. They don't return a ton. Probably their best player they returned had her freshman campaign last year, and Bree Vandentop, who averaged about 5 points, a steal, and an assist, and a couple of rebounds a contest. So they're bringing not a ton back to their lineup. Of course, Lamar, as we talked about, very well experienced and a lot of senior talent that's hoping to have a ton of success in a very good Missouri River Conference. Sioux City East, Bishop Heelan, some of the favorites in the conference this year. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We got to get your starting lineups as the Bulldogs take on Sergeant Bluff-Luton to open Missouri River Conference play. We'll have your starters coming up next here on KLEM.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to CNOS.net to learn more.
Hi, Jessica G.
Well, hello, Libby Lexus.
I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang, you're such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spa treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee Lamar's.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Alyssa Dreckman. You are listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Sergeant Bluff for the opener of the Missouri River Activities Conference basketball season as Lamar's Community Bulldogs start a girl-boy basketball doubleheader with Sergeant Bluff-Luton. The Warriors opening their season on both the girls and the boys side here tonight. The Bulldog girls, of course, ranked number 9 and starting off the year 2-0 with a couple of wins over our old conference rivals in Spencer and Spirit Lake. Let's take a look first at the starting lineups for this contest. We'll first go for Lamar's and first-year head coach Sydney Baumgartner with an overall record at Lamar's of 2-0. Her starting lineup looks like this. It'll be a 5'5" senior guard, Sarah Brown. She's averaging 10 points a game. She scored 800 career points at Lamar's Community. That's a 5'1" senior guard. That is Zoe Whitcup. Whitcup with 4 points to start the year in the contest against Spirit Lake. That's a 5'5" junior guard. The top scorer for the Bulldogs this year is Jalen Marino. 22 points a contest for her, shooting a blistering 64% from the three-point arc. That's a 5'5" senior guard, Grace Finotterloo. 5.5 rebounds pulled down this year. And a returning first-team All-Missouri River Conference selection, a 5'7" senior guard, averaging 17.6 rebounds and 3 assists a contest. It's Meta Scove. Sydney Baumgartner is the first-year head coach of Lamar's Community. She is assisted by Haley Burks, Shane Dreckman, as well as Kayla Copeman. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for Sergeant Bluff-Luton as they get the new era of their team started with Matt Britton, first-year head coach of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. His starting lineup looks like this. It'll be a 5'8" sophomore guard. That's Izzy Scott. She'll be seeing her first significant varsity minutes for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. That's a 5'9" junior forward. It's Jaden Kneifel, 2.5 points a contest, 56% shooting from the floor last year. 5'9" sophomore guard. The top returning scorer for Sergeant Bluff-Luton is Bree Vanden Top, 5 points a contest, 2 rebounds a contest as well last year. 6'2" senior post. That's going to be the tough matchup for the Bulldogs here tonight. It's Kamea Van Kalsbeek, 2 points, 2 rebounds a contest last year, but she brings a size component that we mentioned off the top. The Bulldogs will have to fight all season. And around our lineup is a 5'5" junior guard. It's Addison Wheeler. Again, did not see very much significant varsity time last year. Sergeant Bluff-Luton gets set to take on 9th-ranked Lamar's in the opener of the Missouri River Activities Conference schedule. We'll take a break, come back, and we're going to get this one tipped off for you from the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Elementary School in Sergeant Bluff. We're back with the tip-off after this. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamar's supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamar's, Iowa.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's is a proud supporter of area athletics. They focus on strong, healthy bodies with all their dairy products. And they continue to strive hard to provide the best possible dairy products to their customers. That's Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's.
For all your construction needs, trust the Wilchin Brothers. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135 for Wilchin Brothers Incorporated.
Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of this broadcast. Hard work and determination are vital to the success of our area athletics. The Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud to stand behind our athletes and coaches as they work toward success on the field and in the classroom.
This is Sarah Brown, and you are listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteeg with you as the Bulldog basketball teams open the MRAC calendar. Lamar's Community Girls 2-0 with victories over some old Lakes Conference rivals against Spencer and Spirit Lake. Sergeant Bluff-Luton opens their season tonight. Should be a fun contest, Coach. Looking forward to seeing how the Bulldogs respond after having a rough first half Tuesday night, but then put together a really good second half.
Yeah, and these two Sergeant Bluff teams that we're going to see tonight are kind of very similar to maybe what our boys team was a year ago, where you're going to get a look at a bunch of new players.
Sergeant Bluff-Luton wins the opening tap, and we're ready to go. The Warriors going right to left as we view it in their home whites. Working to the right side wing. Wheeler looking down low for Van Kalsbeek, and Zoe Whitcup picks off the pass. In transition, it's Brown. Out up top to Whitcup to the free throw line. And she wants to reset the offense, go intentionally with possession of the basketball. Scove up tops to Whitcup. Left side, Marino lobs it up under the basket. Scove tried an alley-oop, threw it off the bottom of the rim, no good. And the rebound touched last by the Warriors. It's Bulldog basketball.
Boy, I'd really like to see Meta come down with that and go back up strong.
Yep.
Unless she's going to hammer that home, she better just grab it and put it back.
Yeah, I don't see a hammer down coming from Scove. Yeah, take the points easily. Here's the inbound. 10-foot pull-up right side of the lane. Doesn't go. Loose ball rebound controlled by the Warriors.
Two good looks on first possession. We'll take that.
Yep, those will start falling at some point. Here's Addison Wheeler. Warriors did not get a shot off before they turned the ball over on their last possession. This is Kneifel. Free throw line, Van Kalsbeek. Left high post out to Wheeler. Lobs it down to the right corner. Vandentop heaves up a triple, missed it short. Backside rebound controlled. Now it's poked loose by Marino. Bulldogs go 4-on-2 the other way. Scove runs the floor, left side lane, and lays it in.
Good unselfish basketball by Jay.
Very unselfish. Yeah, she could really score with how she started the year. Now Whitcup pokes the dribble away. 2-on-1. Marino, another unselfish play to Whitcup, who missed the layup short. And the Warriors track down the rebound. 2-0 Bulldogs starting this contest. Warriors have it in the half court with a right side wing. Vandentop lobs into the basket. Van Kalsbeek takes to the cup, lays it in, and she was fouled. And free throw coming for Van Kalsbeek. The foul goes against Jalen Marino, her first.
Real nice play for Sergeant Bluff. Took advantage of our lack of help on the weak side.
And size potentially, too.
For sure.
Van Kalsbeek's free throw doesn't go, but the Warriors track down the offensive rebound. They get it back to Van Kalsbeek, and she takes to the left block and scores. So an offensive rebound. Why get one when you can get two? Van Otterloo lose the ball in the back or under the basket. She gets tied up on the floor, and possession arrow stays with the Bulldogs. It's 4-2. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads Lamar's. Bulldogs ranked number 9 in the Class 4A rankings that came out yesterday. 6:22 to go in the first. Inbound right block. Scove pull-up jumpers off the glass and in.
Nice inbounds play.
And an easy basket off of it. We're tied at 4. Here comes Kneifel. Right side wing gives it off for Wheeler. And she goes up top to Vandentop. Swing pass right corner. Scott heaves up the three ball. Missed it short. Rebound Sarah Brown with a good box out. And now the outlet pass goes up the wing side right for Scove. Free throw line drive Brown. Left corner kick out Whitcup. Back around the perimeter. They go to Scove on the right side. Dumps it right high post. Whitcup with a post move. All 5'1" of her. Right corner kick out to Brown. She backs down a defender. Out to Whitcup. Shot clock's at 15. Free throw line drive. Whitcup try to step through. Kicks now right side wing. Drive to the baseline. Brown dumps it under the basket for Van Otterloo. Ball poked loose. Warriors recover. And now the outlet taken away by Brown. Van Otterloo gets fouled going up with a shot. And 2 free throws coming for Grace.
Really not a great possession for us on that last one, but gave it up, got it right back, and was able to get fouled and get to the line.
Yeah, 2 free throws coming for Grace Van Otterloo as Sergeant Bluff-Luton picks up their first foul. It goes against Addison Wheeler. And the first Van Otterloo free throw dances in and out. Of course, we've been making a mention of it. We're making sure people are aware of the new foul rules. 5 team fouls for a quarter. They will not go higher. Van Otterloo makes the second free throw. 1 for 2 trip to the line. 5-4 Bulldogs. They reset after 5, and you're in the double bonus at 5 in the quarter. Then Kalsbeek gets the entry pass again. Takes to the right block and scores. She's got all 6 Warrior points. 6'5", Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Whitcup drives the left baseline, feeds the left elbow. Then Otterloo, right wing kick out. Brown, a catch and shoot three. In rhythm, miss strong. Rebound, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And here come the Warriors, left side lane to the block. Going up off the glass and scoring is Izzy Skop, and she was fouled. And Jalen Marino quickly has 2 personal fouls. So a tough start to the game here for Jalen Marino, quickly saddled with 2 personal fouls. As Alyssa Dreckman, Lexi Hurd check in. Marino, frustrated, goes to the bench, as well as Ben Otterloo.
You know, it's early. We haven't even played 3 minutes, but that's probably a play where Jay should just let her go and try to get it back on the offensive end.
Free throw was missed. We got a lane violation, I think. Yeah, lane violation is going to mean we'll have a mulligan on the 1 free throw.
Yeah, Meta just got in there a little quick.
Sometimes even the lean is enough, it seems like now. And they take advantage of the mulligan on the free throw. The second try of the first free throw, and only free throw is good. 9-5, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Brown works off a pick from Hurd. Right elbow pull-up jumper. Missed in and out. Rebound tracked down by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And the Warriors take it across. Vanden top, right side wing, bounce pass, high post. Van Kalsbeek finds the cutting Wheeler. Her shot gets altered by Dreckman. Van Kalsbeek offensive rebound, left wing kick out off the front of the rim. 3 by Scott, doesn't go. Wheeler gets the backside rebound and lays it in.
Well, we talked about that at the beginning of the game, that the other day we got away with some of those, and tonight we're not getting away with the offensive rebounds.
Whitcup misses a runner right side of the lane, too strong, now takes it away in the backcourt. Came to a stop, nearly lost her footing, goes up, and the shot gets altered and deflected away by SBL. SBL leads 9th-ranked Lamar's 11-5, 4:12 to go in the first. This is Wheeler going up top to Scott. Sergeant Bluff-Luton working right to left, over to the right side wing, it's Scott. Right high post entry, Van Kalsbeek dumps it back door, left block, layup comes up short from Kneifel. Rebound for the Bulldogs. Long outlet, Metascoves behind the defense, cherry picking off the glass for 2. Metascove has 6 of the 7 Bulldog points. With 3:45 to go in the first quarter, it's SBL 11, Bulldogs 7. Van Kalsbeek, right high post, lob pass left corner, gets to Bree Vanden top. Dribbles right, all the way to the free throw line. Right high post, bounces down to the right corner. Driving the baseline, up and under with the layup. Shot is short from Jaden Kneifel. Rebound for the Bulldogs. Whitcup quickly up the floor, bounces in transition. Brown, right block, lays it in for 2. That's a really good take by Brown. It's 11-9. We've got a timeout on the floor from Matt Britton, the head coach of Sergeant Bluff-Luton, former Galen alum as well. 11-9, Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads. 3:20 to go in the first. We'll take the break. Back after this here on KLEM.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is #1 for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Hi sports fans, this is Perry from Ace Hardware in Lamar's. We're happy to have a huge selection of what you need to efficiently maintain your home so you can find time to enjoy the game. Check out what's in the store at the new Ace Hardware downtown Lamar's.
This is Zoe Wickup, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym. Alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. 3:20 to go in this first quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads 9th-ranked Lamar's 11-9 as the Warriors have possession coming out of Sergeant Bluff-Luton's first timeout. It is Addison Wheeler dribbling it up the floor for SBL. Passes right side wing for Van Kalsbeek at the elbow. Out to the wing for Vanden top. Deep 3-ball, 25-footer. Graces off the front of the rim. Rebound tracked down on the left side wing. And it's controlled by Whitcup. Whitcup with her speed. Takes a free throw line. Out up top to Dreckman. Alyssa Dreckman runs into Whitcup. Lost the dribble. They get out to Brown. Bounces back door. Right block. Hurd. Wrap around. Left corner 3 from Scove off the front of the rim. Rebound Hurd goes back up. Scores. And she was fouled.
Lexi did a really, really nice job playing inside out. Cleaning up a mess. And gets rewarded by getting an extra one.
What a basket for her. The free throw will have a chance to take the lead for the Bulldogs. It is also a foul against Kamea Van Kalsbeek. It's her first, team foul number 2 of the quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton makes a couple of changes. And Hurd with her and 1 free throw rims in and out, so it remains a tie game at 11. 2:48 to go in this first quarter. Stuck in the backcourt is Maddie Kneifel. She's got to get across the timeline soon. They've got 2 seconds. They get across in time with Bree Vandentop. Top of the key to Jaden Kneifel. She's picked up by Dreckman beyond the arc. Right corner feed to Scott. Lobs it back door. Right block. Maddie Kneifel through a double team. Gets fouled with a shot. And 2 free throws coming for the SBL junior.
Actually, really nice job by Meta. She was in the right spot. Just got a little handsy. Just stand there and make her run over you.
Well, and you also we were talking about in the break too, Coach. You actually had that help side defense coming from, unfortunately, Lexi committed the foul, but she's where she needs to be there.
Yes.
So 2 free throws here for Maddie Kneifel. First is up and strong. Doesn't go. We do have a substitution. Grace Fidauderlu's in. Meta Scove checks out. She did not pick up the foul there. It was Hurd. That's Hurd's first. Team foul number 3 of the first quarter. Maddie Kneifel, second free throw. It is up and in. So 1 for 2 trip to the line for Maddie Kneifel. It's 12-11 SBL. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Left baseline. Fidauderlu 1 dribble. Out to Dreckman. Wide open left wing. 3's up and good. Alyssa Dreckman with a catch and shoot triple in rhythm, and the Bulldogs lead at 14-12. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Pass up top. Jaden Kneifel. Right corner. Vandentop drives the baseline. Bounces under the basket. Maddie Kneifel. Turnaround layup. Left block is good off the glass. This contest now tied at 14. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Zoe Whitcup stands at the point. Works to her right on a bounce. Right corner, driving the baseline. Brown, 15-foot pull-up off the front of the rim. Rebound, Hurd, bounces back door. Fidauderlu lays it up with a right hand, doesn't go. Hurd gets the offensive rebound, takes it herself, and lays it in.
Nice start to the game for Lexi.
Very good start. She's got 4 points off the bench. SBL in transition. 3 looks at the cup, and thank goodness the Bulldogs got that third chance. Scott at the top of the key. Screen to her left. Bounces left corner. This is Corbin Savory. Skip pass right side into the hands of Bree Vandentop. Dribbles left. Spins off of Whitcup at the free throw line. Bounce down right side. They throw it down to the block. It was not touched by the Bulldogs. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Pass going wide of the target. Lamar's brings in Kinley Schmidt, the freshman, and make a couple of changes. Meta Scoves back on the floor as well, with Whitcup and Dreckman going to the bench. So we'll see a freshman on the floor here for the Bulldogs in quarter number 1. Dogs up 16-14, minute 10 to go in the first. Looking for the pick and roll. Lexi Hurd to the right block, missed the layup strong. She had some backside defense help her miss that shot. SBL dumps it down low, left block, throwing up a shot is Jaden Kneifel. Fight for the rebound, controlled by the Warriors with Wheeler. Her putback doesn't go, and then we get a foul going against SBL the other way. On the rebound, that foul's on Jaden Kneifel, her first, team's third.
You just haven't got the greatest positioning on the keeping them off the glass. They're getting us underneath the hoop and just able to reach over top of us right now.
Yeah, and that's kind of where the size comes in, but also positioning and boxing out is definitely one of our strong suits. Inside out 3 from the right side wing. Meta Scove can't track it down. Good rebound by Kinley Schmidt. And the rebound is controlled by the Dogs. Scove, right side lane, bounces across the lane. It gets deflected back to Scove, and she lays it in for 2.
Sometimes things just work out, Daniel.
You'd rather be lucky than good sometimes.
Absolutely.
18-14 Bulldogs, 25 seconds left in the first. This is Addison Wheeler at the top of the key. Shot clock is off. Pass to the right side, nearly swiped by Brown. Now the pass is taken away by Meta Scove. One-on-one break the other way. Scove goes up, layup strong. Brown backside lays it in with the left hand. Good offensive rebound. Now there's 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Dogs up 6. Here comes Scott, right corner. 3 seconds. Pass down to the right baseline. It goes out of bounds with 1 second left in the first. Now the Dogs would have to get probably a half-court heave here. Warriors are going to guard the half-court stripe. This ball bounces to Brown. 3/4 court heave. Comes up way short. And your score after 1 quarter of play. 9th-ranked Lamar's 20. Sergeant Bluff-Luton 14. We'll take a break. Second quarter comes your way after this. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball here on KLEM.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
Hi, this is Happy Phillips.
I'm Carissa DeRocher.
This is Dave Close.
Hi, this is Austin Sitzman.
Hi, this is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
Exit Realty Midwest is proud to support our area athletes. Find them online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
Deposit rates are on the rise, and Northwest Bank is offering great CD rates so you can earn more interest on your money. Whether you're saving for a special event or building your nest egg, your money will grow with us. Choose from a variety of CD terms and competitive rates. Plus, get rewarded for having your qualified checking account at Northwest Bank. Find out more online at nw.bank/best rates. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
This is Coach Baumgartner, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym. Alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. The Bulldogs lead at 20-14 after one quarter. Coach, the Bulldogs were down 11-5 at one point in that first quarter. They finished the first on a 15-3 run. Got to be pleased with that.
Yeah, and I think that started when Van Kalsbeek went out. I mean, I think that's a key for us. We've got to make it a little more difficult for her. I'd really like to see our guards get out and pressure their guards a little bit more, make that interior pass that much more difficult.
Yeah, that's got to be a big key here in the second quarter, especially now Van Kalsbeek's back on the floor, as is Jalen Marino. Coach Baumgartner trusting her to avoid that third foul. That third foul before halftime is always dreaded by coaches. Now Sergeant Bluff-Luton has possession of the basketball to start the second quarter. This is Wheeler, top of the key for Bree Vanden Top. Swings a pass left side, Corbin Savory. Bulldogs are up 20-14. Driving right side of the lane, getting to the block. Jaden Kneifel lays it in. They rule continuation. The basket counts, and she was fouled. It's Zoe Whitcup called for her first and team's first of the new quarter.
They really did a nice job. They took advantage of Jalen. She has to be a little bit more passive right now, and they went right at her and were able to get in there and get an easy one.
And one free throw. Kneifel plunks it off the backside of the rim, and it drops in. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton's cut it in half, 20-17 Bulldogs. Brown's left alone in the right corner. Tries to go down low to Scope. Pass deflected out by the Warriors. It'll stay with the Dogs.
I know that's off one pass, but Sarah, that's her strength.
That's her shot.
As I would really like to see her take that.
Even if she misses it, I mean, you just kind of dial it in, and she'll start hitting those.
She hasn't had an open look like that since she was a freshman.
Right. Here's Marino. Contested right corner three right off the pass, and she missed it a bit too strong. Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes the rebound up. Three ties the game here early in the second. They swing it down right corner. It's Corbin Savory. She gets a contested three, takes it, missed it. Off the heel. Rebound is going the other way with the Bulldogs and Jalen Marino. Here comes Jalen, top of the key. Long pass right corner. Brown gets an open look at a three, and then a great closeout by Wheeler. Deflects the shot out. It'll stay with the Dogs.
Just didn't recognize that quite quick enough. Got the ball to her a little late and allowed the defense to close her out.
And credit Wheeler, too, getting around that screen, too. It's a good pin down screen by Van Otterloo. And now Scove inbounds to Marino on the right side of the circles. Swing is a pass left side. It's Whitcup. She sizes up her defender. Gets out up top. Scove around the left side of the lane. Pull up 12-footer off glass. Missed wide right. Rebound Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Warriors take it up with Bree Vanden Top. Long pass left block. Kneifel takes it up and scores off the glass. It's a one-point game. Jaden Kneifel has all 5 second quarter points for SBL. 20-19 Lamar's. 6:45 of the first half. Good crossover by Whitcup. Pull up 12-footer left side lane. That's way too strong. And SBL takes it back. I mean, a lot of shots missing strong here for the Dogs. Here comes Kneifel. A lot of confidence. Offensive foul. Yeah, the arm bar gets right into the chest of Whitcup. Shoves her away. And the Bulldogs will take possession.
That's a good job by Zoe being small and extremely light. Using her body the best she can and just kind of sold that one.
Yeah, she can be taught that, right? You know,
absolutely.
That's something you can teach a kid. No, that's she's so athletic though. I mean, she can hang with the best of them even while being 5'1" and maybe 100 pounds soaking wet. Marino, left corner kick out, 3 ball by Whitcup, comes up short, fight for the rebound amidst 2 Warriors, is controlled by SBL, and the Warriors take it back. This is Addison Wheeler across the timeline, guarded by Brown. Bounce pass over to Scott, bounces right block, turnaround shot from Maddie Kneifel from 6 feet, rattled in and out, didn't get the roll. Frankly, that's all right for the Bulldogs. Whitcup in transition, Metascove, left block, easy layup off glass and in. Metascove first to double figures with 10. Bulldogs up 22-19. 6 minutes to go before halftime. Left side of the lane, Maddie Kneifel backs down Whitcup in the lane, and a foul called against Zoe.
No,
Double dribble.
Excuse
me, double dribble. I guess she must have just gathered it really quickly there.
Well, our last 2 possessions, they've just had way too easy passes into that post. We've got to get the pressure on, or at least deny that post one way or the other, because with their size, we're not going to be able to handle that all night long.
Yeah. And Callsbeak is on the bench now, but they do still have 5'10", 5'9", 5'9", all across that forward court. Here's Marino, left side wing, 3-ball, way too strong. Vanaterloos there for the offensive rebound. Finds Brown running the lane and scores it off the glass. Beautiful pass, beautiful basket. Bulldogs up 24-19, 5:25 to go before halftime. Here's Izzy Scopp, swings it left. Taylor Prosser with a shot fake. She has it top of the key, bounces left side for Wheeler. Up top to Vandentop. Bree Vandentop dribbles left, crosses over Scove, right side wing. Meta, good defense, pass across the top of the key, deflected by Brown in the backcourt. One-on-one to the cup, scoops it up and rejected, but a foul called. Coach, I think everybody's going to see the hand up top was clean, but there was a little contact down low.
Yeah, that's one of those that if you're the one doing the foul and you're not agreeing with it, if you're the one getting fouled, it was the right call.
We think it's the right call here, and that's Vandentop's first, team foul number 2. Sarah Brown's first free throw missed short. We're taking a look at it right now. Sarah Brown's at 806 career points. She gets one more, she'll tie or pass Jennifer Kurth for 10th all-time in the history of Lamar's Community girls basketball in points. Brown's free throw rims in and out. 0 for 2 trip to the line for Brown, very uncharacteristic, and now Sergeant Bluff-Luton comes up the floor. Those are her first misses of the free throw line this year. Scott, right side wing, off the dribble, nonchalantly takes the 3, offensive rebound, Savory off the air ball, goes up and is fouled. And 2 free throws are coming here on the foul by Dreckman. Alyssa Dreckman with her first, team foul number 2 this second quarter, puts Corbin Savory on the line for 2 free throws. First free throw for Savory is too strong. Coming up at the end of the first half, we'll run down your first half stats, get you caught up on what you may have missed. We'll get Coach Irwin's opinion on things he saw, what things could be talked about in the locker room, all coming up on the halftime show. Both free throws missed by Corbin Savory. Bulldogs in transition up 5. Hurd, right side of the lane, block, 1 dribble, scoops it up over a defender. It danced in and out. Rebound on the baseline is controlled by the Warriors. And the Warriors take it up with Savory. Left side of the lane, stops at the baseline. Bounced it to the left elbow for Taylor Prosser. 1 dribble out right corner for Scott. She dribbles left, top of the key to Savory. Head fakes back to Scott. Guarded tightly by Marino. 10 on 10 there. It's Vandentop to the top of the key. Gets a pick. Sets her free. Left side wing. Back up top. Scott, shot clock at 10. Scott heaves up a triple and missed it wide right. An air ball for Scott. Bulldogs force a bad shot and get a good defensive possession.
I liked our pressure out top a little bit better that possession.
Yeah, really in the grill. A lot of it was Jalen Marino. She had to switch on a lot of new ball handlers. So here comes Marino up the floor. 4:05 to go before halftime. 24-19. 9th-ranked Lamar's leads. Marino around the left side. Down to the corner. Dreckman. Up top it's Scove. Scove's guarded by Vandentop. Dribbles left. Down to the baseline. Stuck after picking up her dribble. Settles up top for Dreckman. 1 dribble. Skip pass left corner. Scove gets by her defender. Floater from 8 rattles in.
Good patience.
Very good patience. 12 points for Scove. 26-19 Bulldogs. Here come the Warriors. Prosser down to the left block. Vandentop hook shot too strong. Rebound loose off the Warriors. And it is Bulldog basketball. It'll be Zoe Whitcup in for the Dogs. Sarah Brown checks out. So it's Whitcup, Scove, Marino, Dreckman, and Hurd on the floor for the Dogs. Warriors counter with Vandentop and Callsbeak, as well as Prosser, Savory, and Scott. Dreckman, left side wing. Dribbles right. Skip pass to Whitcup. Taken away by Scott. 2-on-1. Izzy. Long pass. Right side lane to the block. And a layup good for Bree Vandentop. Good transition basket by SBL. 26-21 Bulldogs. 3:05 in the first half. Scove off the kick out. Left corner. Drives to the elbow. Pulls up a 13-footer. Doesn't go. Hurd backside. Gets the rebound and is fouled on the putback. Great positioning there by Lexi, Dave, and she'll get 2 free throws because of it.
I really like what Meta's doing right now. She's attacking the middle. She's knowing that Lexi right now is having her way on the offensive boards and just taking the gamble.
First free throw for Hurd, nothing but net. And the Bulldogs lead grows 27-21. 2:59 to play before halftime. That puts Kamea Van Kalsbeek on the bench too, by the way. She's got 2 fouls here in the first half, 3 second quarter fouls as a team for the Warriors. Second free throw for Hurd is up and in, and the Bulldogs lead it 28-21. Under 3 minutes to go before halftime. 6 points off the bench for Hurd. Lusink into the contest now for the Dogs. Kick out left side wing for the Warriors. It's Bree Vandentop. Looks back door. Finds Wheeler on the left block. Dumps in the middle of the lane. Up with a right hand. Shot was good, but a traveling violation on Riley Fitzgerald gives the Bulldogs the ball.
We kind of lucked out there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll take it. Again, you'd rather be lucky than good, right?
You betcha.
2:40 to go before halftime. 9th-ranked Lamar's leads SBL 28-21. Hurd looking for the cutter, lobs it down right baseline. Scove, right corner kick out. Dreckman to catch and shoot 3 off the front side of the rim. Rebound, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, but a foul's on the floor against Lexi Hurd. Excuse me, it's against the defender guarding Lexi Hurd.
Not sure I saw that one either.
No, I think Matt Britton would agree there. He's kind of frustrated in that corner talking to SBL AD Brian Herman. It's Riley Fitzgerald's first, team foul number 4. Scove left her feet just barely on a shot fake. Came down with the ball on a traveling violation right off the inbound. Looked like she might have had 1 foot still on the ground, but unfortunately you kind of lose the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah, especially when you just got one taken from you on the other end.
Right. 2:20 to go before halftime. Lamar's leads SBL. Long lob pass under the basket, deflected out of bounds by Dreckman. And it will be SBL ball underneath the cup.
Good help by Alyssa there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll take an inbound there. That's not the worst thing in the world. Wheeler, right side wing. 28-21 Dogs. Skip pass left side. 3 ball is up from Savory off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, touch last out of bounds by Wheeler, and it's Bulldog basketball.
Excellent block out by Aubrey Lusink.
That's something the Bulldogs have really been good at to start the year. I really enjoyed watching Grace Van Otterloo box out the 6'1" Fran Travis from Spirit Lake on Tuesday night, giving up 8 inches in the post and still dominating the rebounding game. This entry pass to Scove deflected out by the Warriors. Bulldogs will inbound.
That's one thing about Grace is she might not be the prototypical basketball player, but she does all the little things that doesn't necessarily show up in a stat sheet, but she does a lot of things that are really, really effective within the game.
Takes charges, distributes the ball. Yeah, it's really good. Inbound right away to Scove. Floats it off the backside of the rim and in. Meta Scove with 14. Dogs up 9.
I needed some of those Sydney Baumgartner inbounds plays when I was coaching.
That would have been really handy for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They really run their set piece as well. This 3 by Wheeler short. Rebound for Vandentop. She heaves up a 3 and it doesn't go. The Warriors have come up dry. Bulldogs in transition the other way. Right side Scove into the paint. Foul on the floor goes against the Warriors, and that's team foul number 5. We're going to be shooting free throws. Fouls on Ashlyn Prosser, her first, team's 5th, and Meta Scove will shoot some bonus free throws for 5 team fouls in the second quarter. You like the new rule, Coach?
I don't hate it, but it's also one of those I don't really understand the justification for why they put it in. I think it simplifies the game a little bit, but it doesn't put enough pressure on the free throw shooters anymore.
Exactly. I heard one coach talk about it taking away the opportunity for a comeback potentially late in the game, because you don't have, if you miss the first on the 1-and-1, you don't get that opportunity to come back. Meta Scove goes 1 of 2 at the line. Warriors go the other way, and an entry pass to the post is fouled by Lexi Hurd. Her second, team foul number 3. SBL will inbound with Vandentop.
Yeah, I like this. Get Lexi out of there. She had such a nice first half. Don't let her pick up a dumb one here right before halftime.
Yeah, try and keep the momentum for half 2. She had 6 first half points off the bench. Van Otterloo in for Hurd. And now here's Savory. Dribbles left, a handoff for Ashlyn Prosser.
That's the D that I like to see out there from Zoe.
Great D from Whitcup. And now here's Savory. Right corner to Prosser. Dribbles left. Shot clock under 20. Bounce pass right side of the lane. Dumps it under. Turnaround shot from Maddie Kneifel. Missed strong. Long rebound left corner. Goes out. Off of SBL. Dreckman dove. Threw it off a Warrior player's leg and got the Bulldogs the ball back.
Boy, we just got to go get it. I think we all looked at it thinking somebody else was going to grab it and made that possession a lot tougher than it needed to be.
Aubrey Lusing checks out. Sarah Brown checks in. So it's Dreckman, Scove, Brown, Wickup, and Venarlu on the floor for the Dogs. Bulldogs in their black uniforms, white numbering and lettering trimmed in red. Wickup dribbles right, step back three, right side of the circle, and airballed short. And the rebound goes out untouched. It's Warrior basketball. 44 seconds left before halftime. The Warriors have been in a lull. It's 31-21 Bulldogs. Sergeant Bluff-Luton has not scored in a long time. Working right side wing is Wheeler. Skip pass left for Vanden Top. Left corner feed for Savory. Dumps it left block. Maddie Kneifel throws up a very contested shot and got it to go from 10.
That's a nice finish.
You'll live with that shot, though, if you're Lamar's. That's not a shot she's going to make very often. 20 seconds left in the half. Scove, left baseline, works all the way to the free throw line, turns around, right-hand floater from 8, missed in and out, rebound, out of bounds off the Warriors, and the Bulldogs will get another look with 11 seconds left in the half.
Well, let's see what Sid's got here for an inbound.
Maybe she's got another basket. She's had some really good drawn-up plays. Sarah Brown will have the inbound, baseline right of the hoop. 31-23, Bulldogs lead, inbound right side wing to Wickup, gets deflected out, and that takes 7/10 off the clock, 10.4 to go in the half.
Little tougher inbound position here.
Yeah, the sideline is not usually conducive to good inbounds here. Dreckman, Scove was wide open, but they go to Wickup instead at the top of the key. Dreckman didn't see it in time. Game clock's at 5. Wickup right corner, handoff Brown with 2. Pulls up a running 3, too strong. It goes out of bounds, does not matter anyway. The first half comes to an end, and your score after 16 minutes, it is Lamar's 31, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 23. We will take a break, come back. We have some first half stats for you. We will break down the first half of action as we saw it here above the bleachers at Sergeant Bluff-Luton's basketball gym and get you ready for half number 2 as well. Your first half score, 9th-ranked Lamar's 31, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 23. Back with our halftime coverage from Sergeant Bluff after this. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM Lamar's.
Siouxland Glass is so glad you're supporting local athletes and listening to this great matchup. Siouxland Glass wants me to tell you that if you have a chip or crack in your windshield or need the whole thing replaced, you can call them at 540-9080. Siouxland Glass.
Get more because you deserve more with Kylie Petty, Century 21 ProLink, serving Lamar since 2011. Wishing our local teams a successful season. Visit KyliePetty.com for your real estate needs.
At Universal Windows Direct, you're not just purchasing windows, you're also getting peace of mind, knowing that their knowledgeable local staff is there for you every step of the way. You receive quality Unishield products along with a limited lifetime warranty to ensure that you're taken care of for years to come. Universal Windows Direct wishes all local athletes the best of luck.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee and Lamar's.
Hummer's Lawn Care Service will provide you with the services needed for the best-looking lawn in your neighborhood. Is it thatching, fertilizer, or simple maintaining of your freshly cut grass? Call Hummer's Lawn Care at 546-4087.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamar's, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
A A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
State Farm agent Michael Crank is a proud supporter of local athletics. Whether you are looking for auto, home, or health insurance, choose the agent that will be on your side. State Farm agent Michael Crank.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Galen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling, call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
This is Lexi Hard, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We're about to be back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym here in Sergeant Bluff. Daniel Versteg, joined by Dave Irwin, the former head coach of the Lars Community Boys, who may have messed around and was a state runner-up in 2015, won over 300 games. Should I go on, Coach? I can keep going?
No, not really.
Oh, okay, all right. Ninth-ranked Lamar's leads Sergeant Bluff-Luton 31-23, halftime of the girls' contest. We'll run down some of the scoring numbers here in just a minute, Coach, but I guess just from the eye test, what did you notice? I guess what would be some positives if you were going into that locker room right now?
Well, some positives. I thought we were really, really solid in transition. I thought when we had opportunities to score it on the break, I thought we did a nice job of finishing, maybe one or two early that we didn't capitalize on. The other thing is I really, truly believe, especially when Van Kalsbeek is in there, we have to pressure their guards to keep that ball out of the post. I mean, both quarters, when she went out of the game, that's when we stretched it out a little bit. So we've got to do a good job or a better job of keeping it out of the post and finding ways to get ourselves in transition. And then the other thing is we've got to make free throws. If we're going to start shooting free throws at 5 fouls, we've got to capitalize on that as well.
Because right now they have not capitalized on it. The two teams are a combined 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Bulldogs are 4 of 9. Yeah, you're not going to do very well scoring when you can't shoot free throws very well. The other side of it, Coach, too, is the Bulldogs have had their opportunities offensively. I think if they shoot their normal percentage from the field, this is probably a 13, 14-point game. But for some reason, shots, maybe it was just that second quarter, but the shots just aren't falling consistently right now.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she scored in the first half.
She did not. No.
Okay, and that's big for Sergeant Bluff.
It is, yeah.
But big for us is I really thought Lexi Hurd had a really, really nice first half. I thought she did a great job on the offensive boards, and I thought she did a solid job keeping them off the glass on the defensive end. So that's a positive for us as well. You get somebody off the bench to contribute like that.
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of the scoring numbers here for these two teams. First, for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, the Warriors went 10 of 28 shooting from the field. That leads to a big 0 from the three-point arc, 0 for 10 from downtown for SBL, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. They are led in scoring by Kamea Van Kalsbeek. She had their first 6 points and has not scored since. She just has 6 points in this contest, but that's because the Bulldogs, like Coach Irwin talking about, trying to pressure the guards a little bit more, maybe get some help side defense and trying to influence her a little bit. 5 points each for Jaden and Maddie Kneifel, and it's 3 points for Izzy Skopp and 2 points apiece for Bree Vandentop and Addison Wheeler. For Lamar's, the Bulldogs are shooting 13 of 38 from the field unofficially, 1 of 11 from downtown, and just a meager 4 of 9 from the free throw line to compared to some of our previous numbers, Bulldogs are 62% from the free throw line coming into tonight. That is way higher than what our free throw shooting percentage is. Bulldogs came into tonight shooting 37% from downtown. They're currently sub 10% from the three-point arc. Thank goodness for Meta Scove, though. She continues to throw up shots and get them to go. She's got 15 points. She's 7 of 15 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points each for Sarah Brown and Lexi Hurd. It's 3 points on the only made three-pointer of the game for Alyssa Dreckman, and just 1 point at the free throw line for Grace Van Otterloo. Well, Dave, the Bulldogs have come out of the locker room, hopefully getting another one of those fiery halftime chats from Coach Baumgartner. What do you hope to see? You talk about the pressure on the defensive side. Maybe what are some things you hope to see on the offensive end to hopefully get the Bulldogs a little bit more comfortable in the second half?
Well, I thought we did a little bit of too much standing. I thought we waited for somebody to make something happen and hope they got them the ball.
Right.
We had a couple turnovers that were out top because we attacked the middle and tried to skip it back out towards the top, and those are things you can't defend against. The open court turnovers are tough. I'd like to see us get a little bit more movement on the offensive end. I really like how Meta's attacking, but we have to move with her. We can't leave it all up to have her get you the basketball.
Yeah.
And we can take advantage of Zoe's quickness. Zoe get into the middle, be on balance, and either dump it down to our post or kick it out to one of our shooters. I think those are all options. I just thought we got a little stagnant because I think if you would have looked back, we probably, and I'm just going to throw a number out there, but I'll bet of our 31, I'll bet 20 were in fast break.
Probably,
in transition.
Yep.
So I'd like to see us do a little bit more, just be a little bit more active in the half court.
Hopefully they worked on that and talked about that at the halftime break. Your score, Lamar's 31, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 23. Take a short break and come back to get the second half underway. From Sergeant Bluff, you're listening to Bulldog Basketball here on KLEM.
South Greenview Estates is a peaceful living space located across from Willow Creek Golf Course in Lamars. Check out their 55-plus apartments. For a private showing, call 548-7424. For more details, check out their Facebook page, South Greenview Estates in Lamars.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
At Fetters Marine and RV, you are sure to find exactly what you're looking for, whether it be fifth wheel, travel trailer, and toy hauler models from Crossroads, Dutchman, and Coachman. At Fetters Marine and RV, where the road to adventure starts.
This is Grace Van Otterloo, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Sergeant Bluff alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. Halftime has concluded right on cue there with the buzzer. 9th-ranked Lamars leads Sergeant Bluff-Luton 31-23 as we get ready to start the second half. It appears it'll be Bulldog basketball. It will be. Bulldogs will hopefully come out of the locker room just like they did on Tuesday against Spear Lake, just like Jalen did last week against Spencer, and put this one away. That'd be nice to see. Bulldogs thankfully have the benefit of being in the lead as we get ready to start the second half of play. Zoe Whitcup into the half court. They switch sides. Bulldogs going right to left. Jalen Marino tried to thread the needle back door, and the pass deflected right corner. Meta Scove in the midst of a double team trap, trying to throw it out of there. Ball gets forced loose. We get a whistle. It is a held ball, jump ball, possession to Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Sergeant Bluff came out, switched things up a little bit. They were in a 1-3-1 to start there, and just kind of caught us off guard.
Yeah, the quick trap too, and now the Bulldogs full court defense as Izzy Scop is being pestered by Zoe Whitcup. She forces the ball loose and picks it up on the left sideline. Whitcup on the wing. One hand pass, right high post. Scove, one dribble, lobs it back door, left block. Van Otterloo bounced it out. Whitcup, a 12-foot left wing jumper's good. Zoe Whitcup gets her first basket of the contest. The Bulldogs go up 33-23. Sergeant Bluff-Luton being tightly guarded at the half-court stripe. Good on-ball defense from Marino. This pass deflects out off the Warriors, and it'll be Bulldog basketball in the backcourt. Talk about pressure defense, Coach. We've been doing that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see for sure, because just makes it really, really tough on them to get into what they want.
Yeah, they haven't gotten into anything yet to start the second half because of it. Kick out pass, right corner three from Brown's up and in. Sarah Brown knocks down the three and moves into 10th all time on the career scoring list at Lamar's Community High School. Bulldog lead is 36-23. Sarah Brown deflected a dribble out of bounds. It barely bounced on the sideline, and the Warriors will take it. Izzy Scott to inbound for SBL. Looking, bounced it in, and Zoe Whitcup deflects it out. Boy, the Warriors are just being choked to death here offensively. Can't move with the ball.
Couldn't have scripted a start better than this one.
Oh, man. Bulldogs a 5-0 run. This lob pass going to the backside positioning of Kamea Van Kalsbeek. She takes to the cup and lays it in. That's just an unfortunate matchup there with Van Otterloo. Van Kalsbeek had the positioning. Swing pass right corner. Sarah Brown looking, finds Marino at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper's too strong. Off the heel. Rebound for SBL.
Good look.
Yep.
Got it the high post. That's exactly where you got to attack that zone.
That was her first 2-point attempt of the contest. She was 0 for 2 for the three-point arc in the first half. Driving underneath. This pass thrown off the leg of Van Kalsbeek. Rolls out of bounds. Bulldogs will take it back.
Just much more aggressive on the defensive end to start this half.
It's really paying dividends, too. The Bulldogs have increased their lead. Here's Whitcup left corner.
Got to try to keep it out of the corner against that zone.
Yeah, there's that double team trap. Van Otterloo bounced it out to Marino. Down to the left corner. Whitcup shot fake, drives by one defender.
Nice.
Gets around another. Metascove, 10-foot pull-up in the lane. Missed strong. Rebound, Van Kalsbeek, and she's fouled.
Again, got what we want. Just can't. That's a silly foul on Meta's part. Frustration, I think, when you miss an open 10-footer.
They actually got Zoe Whitcup for the foul.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Zoe's second. Actually, probably would have preferred that to be on Meta. That would have been her first. But 2 fouls on Zoe's not the end of the world by any means. And now the Warriors try and implement a press break. The Bulldogs really just press off the inbound and then let Zoe kind of do her thing on defense. That's a hard pick down to the right corner. Scott gets a little bit free. Pass down to the right block. Gets deflected out. And it'll stay with the Warriors off the deflection by Whitcup.
Zoe needs to remind somebody to let her know that screen's coming. She's not big enough to handle those all game long.
No, I think that was a wake-up call. Hopefully somebody communicates with her next time. Free throw line jumper in and out. Rebound tapped and controlled by Brown.
By Grace.
Here comes Marino in transition. Right side lane. Lays it strong, but she's fouled. 2 free throws coming for Jalen Marino.
Well, this is what you got to do to get yourself on track. She's played a half a game and hasn't got a hoop yet. Find a way to get to the free throw line, get yourself going.
Thankfully, this is where Jalen really takes off offensively. 21 of her 23 points on Tuesday came in the second half. Marino knocks down the first free throw after a couple of bounces on the rim. If only we can get second half Jalen Marino spread out through the whole game. That'd be really nice. 37-25, Lamar's leads. The 9th-ranked team in Class 4A trying to go 3-0 and start conference play 1-0. Jalen Marino drains the second free throw. Perfect trip to the line gets Jalen on the board. 38-25 Bulldogs. SBL in the front court. Trying to pivot out of there. Jaden Kneifel to the right wing side, driving right side of the lane, and Whitcup intercepted the dribble with Izzy Scott. Whitcup turns upfield, up floor. Ball bounces to the right side wing, and Metascove with a 10-foot pull-up hits it. 17 points here for Metascove, and the Dogs lead by 15.
Zoe's just kind of changed the complexion of this game with her aggressive defense.
That's a good backdoor cut. The layup doesn't go. Van Kalsbeek backside gets the rebound, lays it short, got her own board again, puts it up and is fouled. 2 free throws are coming here for Kamea Van Kalsbeek.
That's too bad. You just can't teach size just like that. So.
Grace Van Otterloo with her first. Team foul number 2. Imagine if Grace Van Otterloo was not 5'5", was say 5'11".
Yeah,
I think she'd be the most unstoppable force in the area.
Especially on the defensive end.
Oh, my gosh. Van Kalsbeek's first free throw does not go. Second free throw upcoming for Van Kalsbeek's too strong. 0 for 2 trip to the line for Van Kalsbeek. Metascove the defensive rebound. Long outlet left baseline. Whitcup traveled just before putting the ball on the deck. And SBL takes it back. With 4:49 to go in the third quarter, 9th-ranked Lamar's leads Sergeant Bluff-Luton 40-25. The Warriors bring it up the floor. This is Bailey Moreau. Pass down to the right baseline. Goes behind Jaden Kneifel and out. And the Bulldogs take it back. Lexi Hurd in. Alessa Dreckman in. Grace Finagaloo, Zoe Whitcup check out. The Bulldogs' largest lead happening right now. 40-25. Lamar's on top. 4:40 left in the third. And Jalen Marino dribbles up the floor. Stick around. We'll have our boys contest later tonight as well. Marino, kick out right corner, gets on a bounce to Brown. Three-pointers up and short. Rebound controlled by SBL. Here come the Warriors into the front court. Left side lane. Scott takes all the way to the basket and gets fouled with a shot. The Bulldogs make her earn it at the line as the foul goes against, I believe, Dreckman.
Just a lack of communication. Can't let the dribbler get that deep into the front court. You got to find a way to stop her, make her give it up.
Second personal for Dreckman. It's team foul number 3 this quarter for the Bulldogs. 2 free throws coming here for Izzy Scott. Her first is up and in. Sergeant Bluff-Luton brings in Taylor Prosser, and Ben Callsbeat goes to the bench. So that size is gone. The tallest player for the Warriors on the floor is either Jaden Kneifel, Bree Vandentop at 5'9" each. Second free throw for Scott, who stands 5'8". It is up and in. And it's 40-27. Lars leads. And a couple of free throw makes by Scott. Marino with a half-court circle, dribbles right down to the right corner for Brown. Screen to her left from Hurd. Bounces back door, pick and roll to the block, and Hurd lays it in.
Nice play.
Beautiful execution of the pick and roll. And now the Warriors go to the left baseline. Taylor Prosser, traveling violation before putting the ball on the floor. The Bulldogs are back in possession, up by 15. Now Sergeant Bluff-Luton goes to a full-court defense. Metascove inbounds to Marino. She crosses by Vandentop, middle of the floor, bounce pass right baseline. Hurd out to the right side wing. Brown, one dribble, bounces back door. Hurd wide open with a right block and lays it in. You can't get any more of a better look than Lexi Hurd had. She's in double figures off the bench with 10. And now this pass left side lane gets taken away by Brown, but a foul's called on Sarah. I'm going to say she did not, or she impeded the path of Taylor Prosser. First for Brown, team foul number 4. Next Bulldog foul puts the Warriors on the line.
We'll take that foul. She was being aggressive, and I'm not sure it was a foul to begin with.
Right.
So.
You've never argued with a official's call.
Not one time.
Never. Not at all. Let's see who this foul is going to be on. It's on Dreckman. Alessa Dreckman picks up her third. So that's team foul number 5, and the Warriors are in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Do you teach Sydney Baumgartner how to argue with officials? Is that in the coaching 101?
Well, she'll figure it out.
Yeah, she will. Jaden Kneifel's first free throw misses strong. Second free throw here for SBL's Kneifel is in and out. 0 for 4 at the line, and the offensive rebound goes to Taylor Prosser, and she lays it in.
I guess that's how you can, if you can count on it, that's the way to do it.
And two's greater than 1. Whitcup steps back, long 2, just inside the arc is nothing but nylon. Whitcup has a pair of baskets here in the second half, and now Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes it up to Scott. Top of the key pass for Jaden Kneifel. Right corner, Vandentop, catch and shoot 3, off the heel. Rebound controlled by the Warriors. Moreau bounces back door. Jaden Kneifel fouled with the body contact.
Alyssa's 4th.
That's Alyssa's 4th. And, of course, we are at the limit team foul-wise. 5 of those this quarter. 2 free throws for Jaden Kneifel. Shane Dreckman making sure everybody on the bench knows that's 4 fouls for Alyssa, but Alyssa's going to stay out there, it appears. First free throw for Jaden Kneifel, miss strong. Nope, here comes Vinagherloo. So Grace Vinagherloo in as Alyssa Dreckman exits, 1 foul away from fouling out. Second free throw upcoming for Jaden Kneifel. It is strong, and the Warriors have missed their last 6 consecutive free throws. Here comes Jalen Marino up top for Scove. Shot fake, puts on the deck. Free throw line, crossover, left elbow, dumps it under the basket. Hurd goes up and is fouled from behind. The foul's on Izzy Scott. 2 free throws on the shot miss by Lexi Hurd.
Meta and Sarah have done a really, really nice job of making sure Lexi gets involved.
Yeah.
They're drawing a little extra attention, and they're just having nice, easy dump downs and putting Lexi in good positions.
He's always in a good spot to put up a shot. Now the first free throw misses short. Well, I think next week's going to be a free throw shooting week for both teams, Coach.
Yeah, it's a clinic now on how not to do it.
SBL makes a couple of changes. The Bulldogs are back to their starting lineup minus Sarah Brown and replace her with Lexi Hurd. The second free throw of the trip is up and in. A 1-for-2 trip to the line for Hurd.
They took that one away. They said,
oh, never mind. What did they say? It was a lane violation on us?
Yeah, Grace fell in. I'm not sure.
Shoot.
It was questionable.
There you go again, arguing with those officials, Coach.
Yeah, Brad, I've argued with him enough over the years.
I was going to say, this is a very tenured crew. We see them all the time. Mark Boltman, Randy Yeltima. Yeltima maybe won a state title at a school up in Orange City. That was pretty good. Sergeant Bluff-Luton brings it up with Vanden Top. Right side wing, a bounce into the right corner. Driving underneath is Wheeler. She throws it wide of her target. Goes out off the Warriors Bulldog basketball.
Is Randy a fellow Unity
He is
Christian
a Unity Christian alum.
Okay.
Yeah. He was on that, I think he was on that 72 team. Won the first state title at Unity Christian.
Okay.
Just dropping some knowledge on you, Coach.
Well, you have it all.
There you go. We got timeout for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Bulldogs up 46-29, 2:45 left in the third. One more from Sergeant Bluff after this here on KLEM Radio.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
This is Maddie Halls, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We want to be back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym alongside Dave Irwin. Daniel Versteeg with you out of the Warrior timeout. It's 46-29. Ninth-ranked Lamar's leads Sergeant Bluff-Luton. 2:40 left in the third. Sarah Brown has it left side wing. Lob pass through traffic under the basket. Marino reverse layup with a right hand.
Nice play out of the timeout.
Timeouts and inbounds. Coach Baumgartner's got that figured out. Here is Vanden Top around a pick at the top of the key. Picked up by Whitcup. Right side down the lane, Jaden Kneifel. Gets bumped up by Van Otterloo, and now they go to the free throw line for Van Kalsbeek. Guarded by Hurd. Dribble handoff is intercepted and into the hands of Whitcup, who's fouled in the backcourt. Fouls on Ashlyn Prosser, her second, and SBL's third of the quarter. And we're going to have a late substitution here for Meta Scove. She is in, and Lexi Hurd goes out. So they want Meta Scove against Kamea Van Kalsbeek. Of course, Scove is in a better foul situation with none. Hurd's got two. Brown drives the right baseline. Cut off there by Wheeler. Right high post for Scove. Kicks out to Brown. Shot fakes a three. Drives the right baseline. Double team there. Scove's open. Top of the key. Whitcup wide open. Long two is off the front of the rim. Rebound Van Otterloo. Bounced it out. Whitcup. Shot fake. Dribbles left. And the Bulldogs can reset the offense. Right corner. Entry. Three ball from Brown. Comes up off the front of the rim. Rebound Sergeant Bluff-Luton. It's a good take by Whitcup, but unfortunately, Brown couldn't knock down the shot. Now a long pass goes to Van Kalsbeek. She is fouled by Grace Van Otterloo. She almost started boxing her out, Coach.
Yeah, our positioning was good there.
Yeah.
Again, we're just not quite big enough.
Yep. 5'5" doesn't really work out very well against 6'1".
And the way they've shot free throws, it might be a great D.
That's true. First free throw. Oh, it's good. See,
that's what happens when I say
there you go. You have now learned the fickle fate of the broadcaster's jinx. and I wish I could control it, Coach.
Yeah.
You just never can really get it under control. I try to do it and I can't. Second free throw rims in and out.
I was going to say, we were going to have a lot to talk about if you knew that.
Marino rejected in the lane. And Van Kalsbeek gets it up to Vanden Top. Euro
Nice
step
move.
by the defender, missed short. Van Kalsbeek offensive put back in for 2. Really good sequence there for SBL. And Whitcup steps back beyond the arc. The Warriors cut it to 16, 48-32. Minute to go in the third. Marino swings it left corner for Scove. Scove dribbles right to the free throw line. Dribble handoff. Dreckman head fakes. Now takes the 3. Rimmed it in and out. And the rebound for SBL.
Kind of surprised to see Alyssa back in there with 4 fouls.
Yeah, this early in the third, and the game still, third quarter. Go down left block, turn around Van Kalsbeek off the glass and in for 2. Kamea Van Kalsbeek now starting to have her way. She's got 13. 48-34 Bulldogs, 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Metasco. Shot clock's off for the Dogs, so they can take their time if they want to. Marino swings it left corner. Brown guarded out there by Wheeler. Dribbles to her right to the free throw line. Out up top for Marino. Takes a look at the clock. Pulls up a left elbow jumper and connects. Jalen Marino off the dribble. 6 points in the second half. 3 seconds left before halftime. Vanden Top has to step through for a half-court heave and missed it. Off the top of the glass, no good. And your score after 3 quarters, it is Lamar's 50, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 34. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter comes your way next from Sergeant Bluff. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball here on KLEM.
For all of your commercial or residential concrete or construction needs, JMax Construction is ready for you. At JMax Construction, you can be sure that your project will be handled with great customer service as well as the best of class construction and concrete work. Call JMax Construction and Concrete today at 540-0574.
Grow your money risk-free. Open a certificate of deposit from Northwest Bank. We give you options and competitive rates to earn more interest and meet your investment goals. Our liquid CD gives you the flexibility to withdraw funds before maturity without penalty, so you don't need to worry about access to your money. Limitations apply. Check out all of our CD specials online at nw.bank/best rates for more details. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
MRK Insurance knows that teamwork is dream work. At MRK Insurance, you get a great partner for all of your insurance needs. Visit them today on Central Avenue in Lamar's for a no-obligation quote for all of your insurance needs. That's MRK Insurance in Lamar's.
This is Jalen Marino, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. 9th-ranked Lamar's leads Sergeant Bluff-Luton 50-34. It's the start of the fourth quarter as Whitcup drives to the left elbow, hesitates, now kicks it up top. Van Otterloo swings it right side wing for Brown to the free throw line, lobs it left baseline. Scove, an open 14-footer, comes up short. Zoe Whitcup backside gets the offensive rebound. Out up top to Brown, a straightaway 3's up and in. Sarah Brown with her second 3 of the second half. She's the third Bulldog in double figures here tonight. And it's 53-34 Lamar's. SBL passes up top. It's controlled by Wheeler. Up to the left side for Kneifel. Around the top of the key. Kneifel screen to her right. And goes up top for Vanden Top. Lob pass under the basket. That ball deflected toward the baseline. Marino stepped on the end line while touching the ball. It's out of bounds and Warrior basketball. Going to get Izzy Scop into the contest here for SBL. And the Warriors have the inbound baseline right of the hoop. And they're looking with Wheeler. They go into the right corner and find Riley Fitzgerald. Pass then gets deflected out. Metascove controls it. And Wheeler falls over the top of her. Long pass, left block. Zoe Whitcup throws it up and in. 6 points in the second half for Whitcup. The Bulldog lead is 21. And the pestering defense of the Bulldogs forces another ball out of bounds. It is 55-34. Bulldogs lead with 6:53 left to play in regulation. Sergeant Bluff-Luton inbounds, half-court circle. Jaden Kneifel swings it right side for Izzy Scott. Shot fake, works the right baseline to the block, and bounces it out into the right side wing. It's Ashlyn Prosser, dumps it right block, going up, a shot is deflected and fouled by Jalen Marino. 2 free throws coming for Riley Fitzgerald. That's Marino's third. It's team foul number 1 of the fourth quarter. Riley Fitzgerald will shoot 2.
We've actually done a pretty nice job, but again, Van Kolsbeek's on the bench again. We've done a pretty nice job in the half court here.
I think Dreckman, Lusink, and Hurd on the floor. Brown, Van Otterloo, and Marino check out. In the second half here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, they have made a grand total of 3 of their 11 free throws, making 3 of 12 as Fitzgerald goes 0 for 2 at the line. And the Bulldogs go the other way. Here's Dreckman in transition. Wide open left wing. 3 is up and down, and the Bulldogs lead it by 24. Now they take it away in the backcourt, too. Skov with an extra possession, trying to find Lusink backdoor and threw it behind her out of bounds. That's one of those you think it's the right idea, but just don't have the execution.
Yeah, she got up in the air and didn't have any place to go.
Sergeant Bluff-Luton inbounds. The Bulldogs still working on some full court defense, and Wheeler just sprints up the floor, breaks the press on her own, now throws across the floor. This one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. The Bulldog ball, and now Ava Spencer checks into the game for Lexi Hurd. The Bulldogs are starting to try and empty their bench a little bit. They got everybody off the bench in game 1 against Spencer.
That's a good opportunity to get kids a little extra time here.
Wickham, step back dribble, swings it left. Skov, left corner. Dreckman dribbles right. One hand pass out to Spencer, right corner to Whitcup. Zoe crossover to the right high post. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. 58-34 Bulldogs, excuse me. Up top, Dreckman heaves up a straightaway 3, and she's got another one. 3 for 5 from the three-point arc for Alyssa Dreckman tonight. And the Dogs lead at 61-34. Dreckman with her first points of the season. They come at a good time, but Izzy Scott answers the call the other way. Right corner 3 for the Warriors.
Is that their first one they've knocked down this game?
Yes, they're 1 for 12 from the three-point arc. They had only taken one other one this second half.
Yeah, they've made a conscious effort to get it in the post, and
it worked there for a while. Bulldogs tried an entry pass to Spencer. It's taken away on the backside, and the Warrior defender fell over, traveling with the ball. So the Bulldogs will have it. Kinley Schmidt's into the contest for the Mars. I think they checked out Skov, it looks like.
Yep, Meta's gone.
Here's Spencer, right side wing for Schmidt. Up top for Whitcup. Swings it back around to the right corner for Dreckman. Dribbles left and hands it off for Whitcup. Works to her right, high post, steps back, top of the key, Schmidt. Swing pass left, Dreckman head fakes to the free throw line. Lost the dribble off the foot of a Warrior. It goes out. It'll be Bulldog ball with 4 on the shot clock. 5 minutes left to go in the game. 61-37, Mars leads. And Aubrey Lusing has the inbound. Bulldogs will have a little bit of time right off the inbound. They get into Schmidt, goes up with a right-hand layup and scores her first varsity points as a Bulldog. 63-37, Kinley Schmidt has her first basket as a varsity basketball player. Right corner 3 the other way, doesn't go. Van Kolsbeek offensive rebound, put back, no. The third try does go for Bailey Moreau, and she was fouled. So count the basket, add one more. The foul's on Kinley Schmidt, the freshman, her first, team foul number 2 this quarter.
You know, I know when you're looking at a 24-point game, it looks like it's way, way out of hand, but you really think about the misfortune that Sergeant Bluff's had at the free throw line. That tells that can be a big difference in the overall part of the game.
Yeah, they had missed at least 9 free throws this second half. They got the and one there. 3 ball by Schmidt doesn't fall. Bulldogs the offensive rebound, and Marino thought Lusing would stay in the corner. She runs the baseline. Pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball.
It's a tough part of the game to play in right now.
Yeah, you just have to just kind of not go through the motions, but almost kind of go through the motions.
Yeah, you just want to do what you do and play how you play and not try to get too creative.
Kolsbeek takes the entry pass on the left block and scores for SBL. Warriors are down 21 with 4:12 to play. Marino feeds a right side wing for Lusing. Dribbles to her left. Left baseline. Long 2 from Spencer is up and in. Ava Spencer with a good mid-range shot. And it's 65-42. Bulldogs under 4 minutes to play. Taylor Prosser, shot fake, works to her right, looking for a cutter. Lobs it left corner this time. Scapa contested three off the heel, high bounce, hit the rim again, and the rebound ricochets to Marino. Marino in transition, Euro step, left side lane. Her layup missed way strong. Rebound crashed, controlled by Schmidt. Bounces down to Lusing. It gets kicked out by the Warriors. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Bree Vanentop in for SBL. Taylor Prosser out. 3:32 to go. 65-42. Lamar's leads it. Again, stick around. We'll have our post-game coverage at the conclusion of the contest. We'll run down the stats of the game. We're also going to try and track down Sydney Baumgartner, the head coach of the Bulldogs. Left corner inbound to Alyssa Dreckman. Her three is up, doesn't go. Van Kalsbeek ties up Ava Spencer for the rebound. It's a jump ball possession to the Warriors. And, of course, we can't forget the boys contest coming up later on tonight as well. The Bulldog boys started off the year 1-0. Victory against Spirit Lake on Tuesday night. They take on Sergeant Bluff-Luton, who opens their season tonight against the Dogs. Corbin Savory, left corner kick out. Three ball is up from Scott. It's off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, put back from Vanentop with a fadeaway shot. Doesn't go. Then Kalsbeek put back shot doesn't fall. But this time she's fouled. 2 free throws for Van Kalsbeek. It's Ava Spencer's first and team foul number 3 of the fourth quarter. We got another coming off the bench, Shea Suzamil. We'll check into the contest as Van Kalsbeek hits the first free throw. Van Kalsbeek now has 10 here in the second half, 16 points, leads Sergeant Bluff-Luton offensively. Second free throw here for Van Kalsbeek's too strong. Jalen Marino the rebound. She got hit on the backside, and now Marino takes it up the floor. Right corner, Lusing, wide open three ball off the backside of the rim. Rebound loose. Shea Suzamil fights for it, comes down with it. Suzamil, right high post. Spencer, left block. Hook shot rejected by Van Kalsbeek. Fight for the rebound, left corner, controlled by Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Could almost see that one coming, couldn't we?
Spencer fell on the floor again, and now SBL takes it up. Vanentop with numbers. Right wing three doesn't go. Rebound for Spencer, and then she gets fouled as Moreau tried to tie her up. Excuse me, that's Corbin Savory. Corbin Savory commits the foul. Her first, team foul number 4 of the quarter. And the Dogs will inbound 65-43. Lamar's leads it. 2:35 to play in regulation. Shea Suzamil up top of the key for Spencer. Right side wing for Lusing. Ball deflects around. Aubrey recovers. Top of the key to Schmidt. One dribble over the left side for Suzamil. Takes the left baseline. Comes to a stop of the block. Left wing kick out. Marino catch and shoot. 3 is up and in. That's a pretty shot from Jalen Marino. She's got 9, and the Bulldogs lead by 25. Dominant showing here for Lamar's. The transition 3 by Scott from the top of the arc, missed strong. Rebound, then Kalsbeek dumps it left block. Vanentop missed the bunny. Got her own rebound, missed the bunny again. And the rebound for the Dogs. They are stuck in the backcourt. Lusing gets it up to Marino. Jalen, bounce pass, right block. Suzamil fumbled the pass, puts the shot up off the bottom of the rim, no good. And SBL takes the other way. Here they come, left side lane, layup's good from Bree Vanentop, 68-45, Bulldogs. Mars might be getting some more players off the bench. This is Georgia Bixenman. It's going to get Jade Kunkel in here at some point. Right side here, Suzamil, shot, pass fake, now gives it up to Marino. Jalen Marino dribbles to her left. Crossover hands, right side lane, gets to the block, throws it up off the glass, too strong. Rebound for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Warriors bring it up, minute 13 to go. Right corner, driving the baseline. Scott takes to the right block, lays it in off glass for 2. Scott with a good take, 68-47. Bulldogs lead, minute to go. And now we've got a timeout called by Lamar's. I'm going to check to see if Sergeant Bluff-Luton, it's just going to be a substitution timeout. Or no, they are going to take the timeout. Okay, well, we'll take a timeout as well. Bulldogs up 21 on Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Minute 2 to go. Well, they got the clock running. We'll just keep it here. That's all right. Really strong performance here, Dave. I mean, just what you wanted to start conference play.
Yeah, we took advantage of our opportunities. We limited theirs. I really thought the difference was Zoe setting the tone in the second half on the defensive end.
Yeah, really had an impact in this game, and now pass inside to the right corner for Kinley Schmidt through her hands. Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes it back. So the Bulldogs are going to start off conference play 1-0. They are 3-0 overall. Sergeant Bluff-Luton will start the year 0-1 both overall and in the Missouri River Activities Conference. Izzy Scott, right side wing for Moreau, dribbles around the top of the key with under a minute to go. Left corner, here's Savory. Back up top, it's McKenna Nelson. Bounces right high post. Maddie Kneifel has the ball ripped out of her hands by Shea Suzamil. Keeps it in play in the hands of Kinley Schmidt. 3-on-1 run out. Loosing right side lane to the block. Goes up with a shot and she's fouled. And 2 free throws coming on the foul by Bailey Moreau. So Aubrey Loosing will go to the line and shoot 2 with 34 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off.
Even our bench has done a nice job looking to push it up in transition. Try to take advantage of the easy ones.
And like you said, this is a tough point in the game to try doing that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, you get to this point in the game, everybody want to get their hoop and things like that, but you still, from a coaching side, you just want your kids to play the way that you're supposed to play and do the little things. And because hopefully one of these days, you're going to need these girls off the bench.
Yeah, hopefully these are the future of the Bulldog girls basketball varsity program. Both free throws good by Loosing. 70-47 Bulldogs. 22 seconds to go. Left baseline drive coming to a stop. Scott floats it from the left block. Doesn't go. Rebound for Lamar's in transition. Aubrey Loosing with a right-hand layup. Scores off the glass, and that's going to be all she wrote, I think. 10 seconds to go. Here come the Warriors. Scott. Left corner 3. It got deflected by Jade Kunkel. And Lars takes the rebound. 2 seconds to go. And the Bulldogs start off the year 3-0. Your final score here tonight. Lars 72. Sergeant Bluff-Luton 47. We will take a break. We'll come back. We'll have your post-game show. When we do come back, we'll hopefully have a chat to recap the contest. We'll also try and track down the head coach of Lamar's Community Girls Basketball, Coach Sydney Baumgartner, now a perfect 3-0 as the head coach of the Bulldog Girls Basketball program. We'll take a break, come back. Your post-game coverage comes your way in just a few minutes as 9th-ranked Lamar's defeats Sergeant Bluff-Luton to open conference play, 72-47. Back with our post-game coverage in just a few minutes. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows. Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
Certified public accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Hi, Jessica G. Well, hello, Libby Lexus. I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang, you're such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spot treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee, Lamar's.
Plymouth Awards and Engraving is a proud sponsor of local athletics. For all of your custom awards and engraving needs, visit Plymouth Awards and Engraving at 130 4th Avenue Northeast in Lamar's. You are sure to find that perfect gift for anyone at Plymouth Awards and Engraving.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Floyd Valley Healthcare wants you to play at the peak of your skills. Don't forget to stretch your muscles, hydrate, and schedule your wellness checks to reach your full potential. Best of luck from Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamar's in Akron.
Supporting our students in their endeavors at school is important to Prime Bank. Making sure that our students have the best chance for success is why we work hard to provide our backing. Prime Bank wishes all of our teams and groups good luck.
This is Metascove, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym here in Sergeant Bluff. Your final score tonight is 9th-ranked Lamar 72, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 47. Alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteeg with you. We welcome you into our post-game coverage tonight as the Bulldogs start the year off with a 3-0 record, and they open up MRAC play with a 1-0 record. Hopefully we will be chatting with Sydney Baumgartner, the head coach of Lamar's Community Girls Basketball, after a strong win. I mean, Dave, we talked about a little bit right there at the end of the fourth quarter. Just a complete performance, and it's not much more you can say other than the Bulldogs just kind of did the things they didn't do in the first half on Tuesday.
Yeah, you know, you look back, and I think the impressive thing about Lamar's tonight was we kind of went old school.
Right.
I mean, we shot a bunch of threes, but we really hit a bunch of mid-range jumpers. We weren't afraid to take it, and from a coaching standpoint, that's a philosophy deal. But I love it. I like the fact that you're willing to go with what's working. You don't necessarily have to live or die by the layup or live or die by the three. And I thought we did a really nice job, especially in the second half, of taking what was available for us, and obviously it worked out well. And that's probably a tough thing for the girls to maybe buy into, considering what we've talked about kind of the first two games and tonight again. The size aspect is, well, why would I go inside if I don't have the matchup? But philosophy and scheme wise, you can get around that a lot of times. Absolutely. I mean, that was, I thought, the most impressive part. Knowing that Van Kalsbeek at 6'2" standing in there waiting on you, we still were able to do some things on the interior. We were able to play inside out, and then what I really, really liked, especially in the second half, is Zoe and Meta were willing to take that 12, 15-foot shot, and fortunate for us, they made them, and I think that's a recipe for success right there. When you can cover all the different ways out there to score and be effective at all those ways, you're a tough matchup. You're tough to guard. You're tough to prepare for. It spreads a defense out so much, and the spaces to move become so much more better. Right? Absolutely. If all you're going to do is shoot threes, I can figure out a way to guard that. Yeah. If all you're going to do is throw it down into the post, I can figure out a way to stop that. But when you can score in the post, you can make the three-point shot, and we have a number of girls that can shoot that pretty well. We didn't have Sarah shoot it very well tonight, but you got Jay Lynn, you got obviously Alyssa Dreckman, Meta, Sarah. We have a number of girls that can knock that shot down, and then you mix in the mid-range game. It makes things much, much harder for the opposing team. 100%, and it's why the Bulldogs were successful here today. We're chatting now with the head coach of Lamar's Community Girls Basketball. Coach Sydney Baumgartner joins us. Coach, give me your thoughts. What were some of the things you liked about your team's performance tonight?
I thought we came out and played hard as a team, shared the ball pretty well, and I thought we did a better job second half rebounding and pushing the ball in transition and play the game that we want to play. But we've had a tough week, some tough matchups, so I was glad that we ended like this on a Friday. You guys, it seemed like maybe struggled just a little bit offensively in the first half.
but thank goodness you had Meta Scove. What was she doing right that, kind of supplemented for the rest of the girls?
Yeah, she flashes really well to the ball. She can attack the hoop. I think she's hard to play her to guard. She has a weird shot where she can pull up randomly and make them, so that's helpful every once in a while. But yeah, she does a good job for us overall offensively.
Coach, you run into another team in which you have kind of a matchup difficulty with a 6-foot post. How do you think you answered that with Lexi and Meta and Grace going up against another player who you give some size up to?
Yeah, we play small, so post players are sometimes tough for us to play against. I thought we did a better job. Lexi did a really good job pushing her out all night, and then also turning and rebounding. She's a hard girl to box out when her arms are that long, but I thought we did a better job having help side. That's easy steals for our guards to have. That's something, though, that we got to keep working on.
Dave mentioned it at halftime, and I think you might have been on the same wavelength. You came out and pressured them really hard on defense in the second half. What was the reason behind that, and how do you think the girls executed on that?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about at the beginning of the game we were going to start that pressure, and we weren't, and we're like, we got to buy in.
Yeah.
And so we talked about how we're really good defenders, and we want that to start our offense. And so my guards did a way better job of picking up quicker and turning them as much as they can just to get them out of sorts and take about 10 seconds off the shot clock. That helps us defensively. It
does, yeah. And then once you got into transition, I mean, sometimes those shots weren't there, but you were getting those looks, and they ultimately started falling for you.
Yeah, we talked about it. We didn't play super clean tonight, but we're doing the right things. We just got to keep working and emphasizing on the looks that we want, and I think we're getting those. It's game 3. That's what we told the girls, and it's a long season. We'll get there. It's not. No. We're not asking for perfection right now. So I thought they did a good job executing when we needed it, though.
You start conference play with a win. I mean, just how crucial is that? Because I know you have some big goals in a very tough conference.
Yeah. Obviously, the MRAC is very good, and it's a tough matchup every night, even if it's an unranked team like SBL is. But they're tall, they're lengthy, they're physical, and I thought we did a good job of responding in the second half when all my girls knew we didn't play very, very well. So it was good to see. It's good to have a win in the MRAC to start the year too.
Because then you go to East and or you host them, I should say, next week, and you could just get thrown right into it in conference play. What do you hope to see to continue into next week? Because you also got Western in there. That's always a tough matchup.
Next week is a big test for us as a team. Yeah. Good teams rise on those occasions, and so East is going to be tough. Obviously, Western always has that mantra that they're always tough to play. Yep. Heelan always is a big one for us. So we just got to come out with a lot of energy and play the basketball that we know as we can as a team. I got good players. I got a good team. There's also other good teams, but I'm very confident in our team that we'll be just fine. So.
As you should be. Yeah. Coach, appreciate your time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's Sydney Baumgartner, the head coach of Lamar's Community girls basketball team. We'll take a break, come back, and get our pregame coverage started of the boys contest right here on KLEM Radio.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Deposit rates are on the rise, and Northwest Bank is offering great CD rates so you can earn more interest on your money. Whether you're saving for a special event or building your nest egg, your money will grow with us. Choose from a variety of CD terms and competitive rates. Plus, get rewarded for having your qualified checking account at Northwest Bank. Find out more online at nw.bank/best rates. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
This is Dylan Susmo, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM. It's KLEM Lamar's. We're also video streaming this contest as well. That can be found on the KLEM radio YouTube channel. The girls start off our doubleheader on the right note with a 72-47 victory, and now we go to the boys contest. Daniel Versteeg with you, joined by the former head coach of the Lamar's Community Boys, Coach Dave Irwin. The Bulldogs starting off the year with a 74-70 win at home against Spirit Lake on Tuesday night. They're taking on a Sergeant Bluff-Luton squad who has not played a game yet to start the year. Dave, it almost kind of feels like for Sergeant Bluff, it's the team you were throwing out last year. Just a lot of new faces, a lot of players that, I mean, it's probably tough to game plan for because we just don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I mean, you got a few guys maybe that played a little bit from a year ago, but again, they're starting over, and they got some young guys that I know Coach Vanderschaff is counting on this year. And you know, the one thing about Sergeant Bluff, and I know Adam, he's a really good friend of mine. Yeah. But, and I'm going to be a little objective on that too, but he's absolutely by far one of the best coaches that I've ever coached against. He's certainly one of the best coaches in this part of the state. And I have no doubt that Adam, he'll get these guys ready to roll. It may not be tonight, it may not be 2 weeks from now, but one thing I know about Sergeant Bluff is come February, they're going to be ready to roll.
They could be 0-12 going into the month of February, 0-13, and they always seem to put together a deep playoff run. And it probably helps there is a guy on that roster by the name of Vanderschaff, too. I have a feeling that's probably going to be a player we got to watch out for.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it'll quite be this year, but
Not this year,
but
yeah.
I know that he's counting on some of his younger guys to really develop this year. This is a big year for him, just like for our guys. It was a big year for him last year. I truly believe that Sergeant Bluff will probably turn out maybe a little better than what we did a year ago, but it's so tough to gauge that now because of what these guys are going to be capable of doing this year and where they're sitting. And you know, you throw in a Carter Baumgartner and a Cole Brown Miller this year, and it's a different vibe.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. You add some new. Tate Murphy was one of them who saw time off the bench on Tuesday night, and you know, really put up a good performance. You know, Coach, I think everybody was kind of chewing their nails when that 20-point lead vanished there in the late part of the third, early part of the fourth quarter. But that set aside, the fact the Bulldogs not only kept that lead, but were able to grow it at some point in that fourth quarter too, to give themselves a little bit of cushion, has to be a positive for Coach Dierkup.
Absolutely, and the one thing that I really noticed was the confidence level of a number of different guys. You know, I thought Drew Gallus had an outstanding game the other night in the post. I thought Dylan Suzamil, he just played with a little bit of air about him. I don't want to say cockiness or arrogance, but to be a player, you have to have some of that. And you know, I saw a different Braden Dreckman than what I had seen a year ago. And again, they did that the other night without arguably their best player in Andrew Fafita from a year ago. So I was pleasantly very, very happy for these guys, pleasantly surprised. They were better than what I thought. They came out and did things that I wasn't sure that they were going to be able to do at least right away in the year. So I thought Coach Deercup has done a really, really, really good job with getting what he needs to out of this group.
Well, because we talked about it with you so many times last year, Coach, it was kind of like, we're going to take our lumps this year. It's going to be kind of a figure things out year, and then you just said you hope they can learn from it and build from it. I'd say they did, and it probably built on it more than anybody was anticipating.
Yeah, I certainly didn't anticipate what I saw on Tuesday night, and I hope they get that to where they can have a little bit of consistency with it.
I hope so too. They're going to need it here in a very tough Missouri River Conference. Again, every year it's tough. Bishop Heelan, by some metrics, projected to be the #1 team in Class 3A this year. Sioux City East, I mean, they can reload with the best of them. AL is going to be solid again. So a really tough conference schedule, but the Bulldogs got things started with a victory against Spirit Lake. Let's first of all take a look at our starting lineups. First, for the first-year head coach of the Lamar's Community Boys basketball team, Coach Cody Deercup, with a 1-0 record after a 74-70 win against Spirit Lake. The starting lineup for the Bulldogs looks like this. It'll be a 6'2" senior guard and forward combo. It's Wanding Hosnyang. He had 4 points, including probably one of the better dunks I've seen a high school kid throw down, especially off a defensive play on Tuesday night. Again, Hosnyang, 4 points in the victory against Spirit Lake. That's a 5'8" senior point guard, Tegan Kazel, had 5 rebounds and a block shot on Tuesday. A 5'10" senior guard is Dylan Suzamil. Game high 21 points. He made 4 3-point field goals. And that's a 6'3" senior post. Drew Gallus, 15.4 rebound performance, shot 58% from the field. Then to round out the lineup, another double-figure performer from Tuesday night. 6'2" junior forward, it's Carter Baumgartner at 12 points and 6 rebounds. Cody Deercup is the head coach of the Lamar's Community Boys basketball team, assisted by Tyler Phelan and Benji Kazel on the bench. Now for Sergeant Bluff-Luton and 20th year head coach Adam Vanderschaff. Starting lineup, a 6'1" sophomore guard is Isaiah Jervik. That's a 5'8" junior guard. That's Braulio Gonzalez. 5'9" senior guard is Emiliano Gonzalez. He averaged a 1.5 a game last year. The top returning player for Sergeant Bluff-Luton is a 6'3" senior forward. That's Scott Dixon. 4 points, 2 rebounds a contest last year. And to round out the lineup, a 6'4" senior forward. That is Ryan Hoffman. That's a look at Sergeant Bluff-Luton and Adam Vanderschaff. He's assisted by Joe Burkhart. David Denherter, who had a pretty good basketball career. Ben Hoskins had a pretty good basketball career. Pat Kroll, Dan Winkle. Yeah, he's got some pretty good basketball minds on that coaching staff. Coaching him, not saying Lamar's doesn't, obviously, but we recognize some of the newer names on that list anyway. I saw Ben Hoskins drain many a 3 in a Morningside basketball uniform. So good to see him sticking around the area and coaching. Because also from Morningside, from that team, Matt Hahn coaches Bishop Heelan boys basketball. So, of course, Tyler Borchers knows those guys pretty well from his time. Will Potabom was on that team. So plenty of Lamar's connections to those guys from Morningside. We are ready to go with the start of this boys basketball contest. We're glad you're tuned in, whether you're watching the video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel, thanks to our great sponsors, or listening on air or online. Glad to have you. It'll be Wanding Hosnyang and Ryan Hoffman in the center circle for the tap, the control for Lamar's, and they sport the new road uniforms, black jerseys with white numbers and letters trimmed in red with a red stripe down the side. Bulldogs have the first possession of the night. It's Dylan Suzamil on the left side wing, skips a pass right for Tegan Kazel. He dribbles to his left. He's picked up out of the zone defense. Look for Baumgartner. Right corner feed. Hosnyang tees up a catch and shoot 3 and connects on it. That's a good start to the night for Wanding Hosnyang. Bulldogs up 3-0.
That's a big start for Wanding. He just needs to play with some confidence. He's got a bunch of talent.
On the other side, a 3-ball for Emiliano Gonzalez gets SBL on the board. So we counter 3 versus 3, tied at 3 in the first 45 seconds. Lob pass under the basket for Drew Callis. It's taken away on the backside by Jervik. Here come the Warriors to Gonzalez. Right corner feed, shot fake Dixon. Dribbles left, bounces down to the right block for Jervik. He goes to work. Kick out pass left corner. Hoffman to catch and shoot 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound Dylan Suzamil. And the Bulldogs take it back with Kazel, middle of the lane. Gallus, one dribble. He traveled before putting the ball on the deck. Just barely before putting it on the floor. And SBL takes over on the Bulldog turnover.
just a tough position to put Drew in right there, where he's running hard to get down to the block to post up and give it to him in the wrong spot.
Yeah, he just wasn't quite ready for it. SPL meets a full-court defense by the Bulldogs. A 1-2-2 full-court look. Here's SPL bouncing the pass up top to Jervik. He dribbles right side lane, comes to a stop of the block, and he traveled with the basketball. And it'll be Bulldog ball with 6:37 to play in the first quarter. We're tied at 3. Last year, these games did not go very well for the Bulldogs against Sergeant Bluff-Luton, but this has always been a very good rivalry between these two. Pretty evenly matched over the last decade and a half or so. Whether it's out of conference, in conference, sub-state or not, this is taken away. Isaiah Jervik in transition. Right-hand finger roll missed off the right side of the rim, but the Warriors control the rebound. Kick out pass right side wing. Emiliano Gonzalez doesn't get it to go. Jervik on the left side lays it in on the third try. And it's now 5-3, Warriors on top. 6 minutes to go in the first. Drew Gallus, right side wing. He takes the right side lane. That ball's poked away. It's Braulio Gonzalez in transition, left side wing. He dribbles free throw line out to Emiliano Gonzalez. Right corner open. Look at a three for Jervik. Comes off the front of the rim. Rebound right corner controlled by Hoffman. He keeps it alive in the right corner. Backs it out. Emiliano Gonzalez. A three is strong. Offensive rebound, Dixon. He has it left baseline. Dumps it out of the basket. Easy reverse layup for Jervik, and he missed the bunny.
There was a lot that went on right there.
I'm getting flashbacks to your game here last year. Wanding Hosniang left corner three missed strong, and then the Warriors pulled down the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dogs.
Well, number one, we have to be able to defend that three a little bit better. They're not going to come up empty like that all game long. We got to do a better job of closing out, knowing where their shooters are, and then obviously we got to rebound.
That's kind of the other important part there. Wanding Hosniang checks out. Braden Dreckman checks in. The shot clock stays at 24.
It didn't hit the rim.
Yeah, that's what Cody Deercup's checking on. And they're going to have an inbound in the right corner with Drew Gallus. So Gallus will be the inbounder. 5-3, Sergeant Bluff-Luton inbounds right corner. Dreckman bounces it down to the right block. Gallus pivots down into the basket. Ball gets tied up loose, and a foul on the floor goes against Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And the foul is on Sergeant Bluff-Luton's Ryan Hoffman. Big first foul for him. Team foul number 1 of the first quarter.
And this is big for Drew right now, for him just to stay within himself, not get – because he's been beat up here in the first 2.5 minutes of this game. And if he keeps his head – he's going to have a nice game.
Baumgartner backs down his defender. Handoff Gallus. Right block, spin move to his left. Turn around, hook shot's good, and he's fouled. What a shot by Gallus. He's got that mid-range hook dialed in, and Hoffman picks up his quick second personal foul.
Just a great job by Drew, being patient, letting it come to him rather than trying to force it. And he did make a good shot, but it was also all because of his patience.
Yeah, that's something he's developed. After last year, it seemed like he was always jumpy to get that shot off, and he rattles the free throw in. It's an and one look for Drew. He gets 3 the hard way. Bulldogs go back up 6-5, 5:08 to go in the first. Sergeant Bluff-Luton brings it up the floor as Ryan Hoffman's off the floor with 2 fouls. Right corner, Braulio Gonzalez. Right side wing for Scott Dixon. Ball fade, works on Dreckman. Right baseline, step back. Thought about the long two and goes out to Jervik. Bounces top of the key and Braulio Gonzalez to Emiliano Gonzalez. Bounce pass left block for Dixon. He backs down Dreckman. Left side lane, turnaround, baseline, fadeaway 8-footer, comes up short. Rebound controlled by Drew Gallus.
Boy, we played right into Dreckman's hands there by fading away.
Gallus, right side of the lane, spin move in the lane, threw up a wild shot through traffic. Traveling violation called before the shot, and SBL will take it back. Yeah, Drew, all he felt was the hands on his arm, and he wanted the foul call, but he traveled just before all that.
Just tried to go a little too quick.
Just a little much, yep. Had a great game Tuesday night. Off to a good start here with a basket and one. Now here's Cy Gall into the contest for SBL. Braulio Gonzalez to the bench. Bounce pass up top. It's Emiliano Gonzalez. Left side swing, Dixon. Takes all the way to the left block, runs into Gallus, he scores, and he was fouled on a Drew Gallus block.
Just a step late. Right idea, just a step late.
Yeah, I love the effort, though, to try and go take that. Yeah, you got to get there just a little bit sooner. It's the first personal foul for Drew Gallus. Now he's getting an explanation from the official about why the foul was called that way. At least I hope that's what the explanation was. Usually that's what it is. Second free throw, or the one and only free throw for Dixon, missed strong. Warriors get the offensive rebound, though. Bounce pass left baseline, Joey Hardy. About a 10-footer, missed strong. Drew Gallus rebounded and fouled. It is going to be Bulldog basketball. The foul goes on Cy Gall, his first, and SBL's already got 3 team fouls here in the first quarter. 4:07 left, 7-6. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads your Bulldogs. Tegan Kazel dribbles it up the floor for the Dogs. Running the point. Leading the offense. Dribbles to his right on the wing. A handoff for Suzamil. Dylan Suzamil spins out of the defense. The left high post for Baumgartner. Another traveling violation on the Dogs. It's their third of the first quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton gets the ball back as Cole Brownmiller checks in for Tegan Kazel. 7-6. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads. 3:50 left of the first quarter. Warriors take it across. This is Isaiah Jervik. Left side wing. Screen to his right. Bounces up top for Dixon. Dixon hands off to Jervik, who works to his right. Behind the back dribble. Good tight defense from Suzano. Jervik works to his right. Right corner. Chest pass for Gall. Back out up top of the key. This is Gavin Arendt. Right side, right baseline, driving on the basket, wrapped out, pass deflected, it's loose. Drew Gallus did not get back in play. He was still out of bounds, and SBL will have the inbound. He did not touch back inbounds before taking the loose ball.
I'd like to argue with Brad there too, but
yeah.
I think that's the right call.
I think so too, just barely. Had Drew stepped to the ball, maybe he would have gotten that call in his way, but he jumped. And the shot clock reached 35. I think it reset. But the quick pass and quick shot is up and short from Dixon anyway. Rebound to the Warriors. Here comes SBL. Out up top, Dixon. Hosniak's hurt on the play. They go onto the basket, left block. Layup's good for Arendt. And Hosniak writhing on the ground in pain after the made basket. Wanding Hosniak, slow to get up, might have rolled an ankle or something like that. Benji Kazel, the assistant coach for the Dogs, goes over and Hosniak slaps the floor. He is in a lot of pain. Your score with 3:14 left in the first. It is Sergeant Bluff-Luton 9, Bulldogs 6. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back. We've got more Bulldog basketball for you on the way right here on KLEM Radio.
LSI Staffing has one mission: to match employers with great employees. If your manufacturing business is looking to partner with an industry leader, LSI Staffing is worth the call. Call them today at 712-202-2850.
Galen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at galencatholic.org.
This is Braden Dreckman. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym alongside Dave Irwin. Daniel Versteg with you. 3:14 to play in the first quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads Lamar's 9-6. Wanding Hosniak is helped off the floor, not putting any weight on his left leg. That's the last thing the Bulldogs need. He is one heck of an athlete and a great basketball player. And he has to go to the locker room, and now the Dogs playing a man down out of the starting lineup. Here's Cole Brownmiller in transition to the top of the key. He's up to the left side waiting for Gallus. Bulldogs down 3. Drew Gallus dribbles right over the left side for Dreckman. Dreckman around the top of the arc, goes to Cole Brownmiller, right side, right corner to Gallus. Drew Gallus given some space beyond the arc. He dribbles left, dribble handoff Baumgartner, right side wing. Shot clock's at 10. Baumgartner trying to direct traffic. Jab step, trying to guard him as Dixon. Baumgartner left side, Suzamil for 3 in the tie. It's up and short. Rebound, it results in a foul going against the Dogs and Cole Brownmiller. First on Brownmiller, team foul number 2. And it's SBL basketball.
Just the first 5 minutes of this game, Sergeant Bluff's physicality is really, really bothering us.
Especially on the glass. You pointed it out earlier. And now we get a kick ball. No, we're going to get a foul. Braden Dreckman stuck the leg out. No, they are going to call.
Just a kick.
Yeah, just a kick. Okay, I thought he signaled foul for a moment. But SBL will have the inbound in the backcourt. So no foul goes against Dreckman, just a quick kick ball. And now here's Isaiah Jervik, backcourt. He's got to get across the timeline and does. Top of the key. Feeds to the left side of the lane to the block. Arndt goes up in the cup and lays it in with the left hand. Gavin Arndt with a strong take. It's 11-6 SBL. Brownmiller, left side wing. Dreckman back up top. Baumgartner, right side of the circles. Bounces top of the key for Gallus. Looking for Carter, can't find him. Left side, Brownmiller, catch and shoot three from the wing, missed off the heel. Rebound, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And the Warriors take it back. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 11-6. Sergeant Bluff-Luton and Cole Brownmiller picks off the dribble. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Brownmiller to the basket, gets fouled, and crashing into the pad are a couple of Warrior defenders. They both pop up, so they're okay. But Brownmiller will shoot 2 free throws on the foul committed by Cy Gall.
Cole did everything extremely well on that except handle the ball.
Right. He got the steal, the first dribble, it kind of rolled, and he had to bend over to pick it up.
I really think he was trying to get it up ahead to Braden and just couldn't get a hold of it.
That basketball is a slippery thing when you don't need it to be. First free throw for Brownmiller is good. It's 11-7, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And it's Tate Murphy checking into the contest for Carter Baumgartner. He played a great game on Tuesday off the bench.
But Carter's a tough matchup because he can play pretty much anywhere on the floor.
Second free throw comes up short for Brownmiller. 1 for 2 chip at the line, but Baumgartner goes to the bench now with Murphy in. It's Emiliano Gonzalez. Left side wing, back up top, they go to Jervik. Right side swing down to the corner for Joey Hardy. Hardy up top, Braulio Gonzalez, left high post for Aaron, back right side, spinning around a defender, Emiliano Gonzalez, lost his footing, back door, around right baseline, and then a pass across the lane from Hardy to another Gonzalez, goes out of bounds. It's Bulldog basketball.
Great job by the Bulldogs on their recovery.
Yeah.
Cole kind of got out of position, took everybody else out of position, but we recovered extremely well out of it.
And that's exactly what you need. Stops, and now the Dogs are down 4. This entry pass to the left block got deflected out by the Warriors. I think it might have gotten deflected initially, forcing a loose ball scenario, but the Bulldogs keep possession. It's going to be a substitution. We're going to see Ethan Utesh for the first time this season. Adds a little bit more height than Drew Gallus can. You say Utesh is 6'6", 6'5"?
Yeah, he's every bit of 6'5".
6'5", that's for sure, yeah. The inbound to Brownmiller. Bulldogs down 11-7, minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Murphy down to the left block. Utesh backs down Hardy. Turnaround right-handed hook, and it's good. His first varsity points are on the board with a nice sky hook. 11-9, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, minute 3 to go in the first. It's Braulio Gonzalez, guarded tightly by Murphy. Chasing him, right corner feed. Back up top, the pass to Jervik. Guarded by Suzano, right side wing to Braulio Gonzalez. Pulls up a contested 3, missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound controlled by the Dogs. Bulldogs down 2. Dylan Suzamil, left side wing for Tate Murphy. Dribbles right, goes to the right side wing for Dreckman. Braden Dreckman, nice crossover, got by his defender, goes all the way to the basket. His floater missed short, and he's fouled. 2 free throws for Braden Dreckman. What a crossover, Dave.
That was a nice move. And, you know, the one thing, Lamar's, we have to, and this is way, way easier said than done because I've coached against these guys a lot. Against Sergeant Bluff, you don't want to get stuck in a half-court offensive game. We have to push the ball, try to get the easy ones because they're so solid defensively and they're so physical.
Braden's first free throw missed strong. The second free throw is up and good. 1 for 2 at the line is Braden Dreckman. And the Bulldogs trail 11-10. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot clock is turned off. Dribble handoff for Jervik. Half-court circle. He's guarded tightly by Suzamil. Right side wing goes to Arndt. Right corner. Driving the right baseline. Braulio Gonzalez throws it out. Nearly deflected. Ooh, and Brownmiller tried to jump the pass. Emiliano Gonzalez. 3 balls straight away. Missed short. Rebound Ethan Utesh. Here come the Dogs. In transition, Brownmiller stuck in the backcourt. Throws it up to Dylan Suzamil. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brownmiller to his right. Crossover. Top of the key 3 with 2 is up and short. Rebound Tate Murphy tried to flip it up, and it came up way short as well. Your score after 1 quarter. Tight ball game. It is 11-10. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads the Dogs. We're back with the second quarter of action when you come back to Sergeant Bluff here on KLEM.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee and Lamar's.
This is head coach Cody Deercup, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We're about to be back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you, 11-10. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads as we get ready to start the second quarter. Yeah, I'm still getting used to Dave not sitting on that bench.
You know, it's harder tonight than it was the other night on Tuesday.
Is it really?
But when there's a break like we just had, I'm not stressed out at all.
That's true.
I'm not trying to figure anything out.
Sit back. You can just hang out, right?
You just asked me opinions. I can give you those all day long.
Well, you gave your opinions to the officials every night, right?
Yeah, quite often.
Quite often, yeah. You were still doing opinion work. Here's Jervik right side. Sergeant Bluff-Luton starts with the basketball. It's 11-10 Warriors at the end of the first quarter. Tegan Kazel forces a loose ball. He goes sliding for it, dives for it. It's off the Warriors, and it's Bulldog basketball. That is Tegan Kazel in a nutshell. He goes after that loose ball, even when there's a scorer's table right there.
You know, he might not put a bunch of points on the board, but he is going to give you absolutely everything he has.
Here's Kazel left side wing. Yeah, he did not score against Spirit Lake. Gallus works right side lane to the block. Low goes off the glass and in for two. Good take for Drew Gallus. He's got 5. Bulldogs up 12-11.
I think we'll see a few more isolations trying to get Drew the basketball and let him go to work.
Yeah, it's working right now. The only thing is, as long as he stays out of foul trouble. Dixon, top of the key, jabs right, goes to his left. And I thought he double dribbled for a moment, gathering quickly, but we got a foul away from the basketball against Dylan Suzamil. It's his team's first of the second quarter. With 7:11 to go before halftime, 12-11 Bulldogs. Trying to start off conference play with a 1-0 record and remain unbeaten under new head coach Cody Deercup. Inbound up top for Ryan Hoffman. Swings it right for Dixon. Ball fake. Bounces left side for Jervik. He's looking under the basket. Settles instead left corner for Hoffman, who had 2 quick fouls in the first couple of minutes. Jervik bounces left corner. Emiliano Gonzalez. That's a 3. It's off the heel. Rebound deflected. Controlled by Hoffman. Goes back to work. Dixon. His floater missed strong. And the rebound for the Bulldogs. Dylan Suzamil put it on the deck. And before he did, he traveled. Traveling violation turns the basketball over, and the Warriors will get another look.
Just got to do a little bit better job recognizing where they're at, where they're defending.
Here is Emiliano Gonzalez, a catch and shoot right wing freeze up and good. Gonzalez buries one, and it is a 14-12 Warrior lead. 6:32 to go in the first half. Kazel kicks out up top. Suzamil spins in the middle of the lane, up with a right hand finish. Off the rim twice, and it falls to tie the game. What a tough shot by Dylan Suzamil. Now here comes Braulio Gonzalez. He lost the dribble out to the left corner for Dixon. Jervik, right side of the lane, lost the ball on the floor, and they get a blocking foul against the Dogs. Who's this going to be on?
That's on Tegan. I didn't necessarily think it was, but
he picks up his first team foul number 2 in the quarter. I guess the nice thing is that nobody has multiple fouls for the Dogs right now like Sergeant Bluff-Luton has. Here's Braulio Gonzalez, works into the paint, right baseline, down to the right block. Dixon, ball poked loose. It rolls along the sideline. It rolled off the Warriors' legs last. Out of bounds. Bulldog basketball the other way. Good poke. I don't know if it was Gallus or Baumgartner.
I think Drew got that one.
All right, we'll take it. Drew with the takeaway. And the Dogs bring it up, tied at 14, under 6 minutes to go before halftime. Dreckman stops at the top of the key, and he goes to the left corner for Suzamil. Back up top to Braden. Jabs left, goes right. Right side wing, Kazel. Thought about the three. Steps inside the arc, behind the back dribble, nearly lost it. Recovers. Kazel trying to find Drew, can't find him. Kick out to the left corner, shot fake Suzamil. Takes it left baseline, and a foul goes against the poke of Scott Dixon. Poke the ball loose, committed the foul. Dixon with his first. Team foul number 1 here in the second quarter.
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. I was watching Drew and the guy that's guarding him. Who is that?
Looks
Hoffman?
Like Hoffman or Dixon, both of them, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're Hoffman's the one that's got 2 fouls, but now Dixon's got 1 too. Baumgartner left block, double team out up top. Kazel screen to his right, pulls up from the elbow, missed it strong. Tegan Kazel couldn't connect, and now Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes it back. It's Emiliano Gonzalez, left side wing, kick out on the wing for Dixon. Right side wing, Braulio Gonzalez down to the right baseline for Hardy. Dixon takes the handoff to Hardy, spins around Baumgartner, right block, turnaround, hook shot didn't go, offensive rebound, out left corner, Emiliano Gonzalez for 3, and the Warriors lead is 3.
Boy, that's tough. Did a great job defending, let the offensive board happen, hit a 3.
Yeah, those O boards have been costly for the Dogs. Without them, Lamar's probably is leading by 5 or 6 right now. A lot of second chance points. Suzamil, spin move in the lane, left corner kick out. Baumgartner sets his feet for a 3, missed it off the heel. And the rebound for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Into the front court, Emiliano Gonzalez, 3 of 7 from the three-point arc. It's a little space, left side wing, stops there, feeds the left corner. It's Joey Hardy. Back to Braulio Gonzalez, top of the key, Dixon, crossover dribble, left side lane, left corner, Braulio Gonzalez heaves up the 3, and he hits that one as well. Braulio Gonzalez with his first 3 ball of the year, 20-14 SBL, 4:08 left in the first half. Kazel, top of the key for Baumgartner, back to Tegan, left side wing. Kazel goes up top. It's Gallus working right side lane, initiates some contact. Out up top, Suzamil head fakes a 3, gets to the free throw line, jump stop, left side wing, kick out Baumgartner, shot clock's at 10. Baumgartner double dribble. He was going to hand it off to Drew Gallus at the top of the arc. Gathered with both, and it's SBL basketball.
Boy, I'd like to see Drew back down there in the post. I think he's spending a little extra time out on the other side of the arc, or the wrong side of the arc.
Right. Timeout on the floor. It's called by Cody Deercup. We'll take the timeout as well. Bulldogs down 6 halfway through the second. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Drew Gallus, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back here to Sergeant Bluff alongside Dave Irwin. Daniel Versteg with you. 3:47 left to play in the first half. It's Sergeant Bluff-Luton 20, Lamar's 14. The Warriors have gotten their last 2 3-point field goals on some offensive rebounds, extending the possession. Entry pass, right block, Dixon. Turnaround hook off the window's good, and the Warriors have 8 in a row. 22-14, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Here come the Dogs. Left corner to Tate Murphy. Dribbles right, back up top. Brownmiller swings it right side. Baumgartner looking for somebody to get open. They bounce it to the free throw line. Drew Gallus. He backs down Hardy all the way to the right block. Ball poked at the last second. There's a tie-up for the loose ball. It'll be a jump ball between Dixon and Gallus. Possession to the Dogs. Just a little too much dribbling down on the post. We're going to get some substitutions. Ethan Utesh in, Braden Dreckman in. Dylan Suzamil and Drew Gallus to the bench. This lineup, Dreckman, Utesh, and Baumgartner add a little bit more height for the Dogs. 6'2", Baumgartner. 6'1", Dreckman. At least 6'5", Ethan Utesh. Right corner, Brown Miller. Top of the key, Dreckman. And a travel. And it's SBL ball. They can extend their lead past 8. 3:07 to play in the half. The Bulldogs have traveled once again, and that was not something they were doing at all on Tuesday night. It's kind of bizarre. It started here this evening.
No, I'm having flashbacks right now.
Yeah, this is how this game went last year in this building. That was one of the more low-scoring games I've seen, especially with a shot clock too.
Yeah.
We'll keep those memories suppressed for the rest of the night. Gonzalez.
Stay away from those.
Yeah.
Nice board by Tate.
Yeah, very big board. 3-ball missed short, and Murphy goes top of the key. Dreckman rolls a pass left side lane. Utesh goes to work on Hardy. Left corner kick out to Dreckman. Trying an inside-out look. Top of the key to Murphy. Right side wing. Dumps it down right block. Baumgartner gets some help. Foul on the floor. And a mismatch big time. They had the 5'8" Braulio Gonzalez on the 6'2" Baumgartner. And the only opportunity for Gonzalez was to foul him.
And I didn't like Carter's decision there. He wasn't going to go score it. He was trying to give it up to Ethan.
Yeah. Well, the help defense came, but that pass is going to be pretty tricky, though, too. Braden Dreckman goes to the half-court circle for Brownmiller. Left side wing for Murphy. He's trying to find Ethan Utesh. He's picked up by Arndt now. Right corner feed Dreckman. Catch and shoot 3. That's a bit too much on it. Rebound Joe Hardy. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes it the other way. This is Emiliano Gonzalez. Has it between the circles. Right side to Arndt. Right corner Braulio Gonzalez. Dribbles to his left. Middle of the lane. Left block. Goes up with a shot, and Utesh turned it aside. And the Warriors touch the loose ball out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. That's what some height can do for you. Ethan Utesh turns the shot away without really exerting too much effort.
So one thing you can't do in basketball is you can't teach that.
Nope. It'd be awesome if you could, right, Coach?
Yeah, because I'd have been 7 foot.
You would have gone 25-0 and won every state championship.
Yeah, that's right.
Brownmiller, pull up right elbow jumper, comes up short, rebound, touch last by the Dogs, out of bounds. It's Warrior basketball. The Bulldogs now have Drew Gallus and Ethan Utesh on the floor at the same time. Carter Baumgartner went to the bench. Here's Emiliano Gonzalez into the half court. Right side wing, it goes to Jervik. Looking, dribbles right, down to the corner, spins back out. Right side wing for Hardy, swings it around the perimeter left side. Emiliano Gonzalez takes a baseline left block, couldn't get it over Drew Gallus. And the rebound controlled by the Dogs. In transition, here is Brownmiller, top of the key Gallus. Free throw line spin, out left side, wide open 3 for Murphy, missed it strong. And the Bulldogs can't buy a bucket. Here comes SBL.
And, you know, we've had good looks. I mean, you can't complain. The only thing you complain about is them not going in.
Now a legal screen going against Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They get Joey Hardy for the foul. The offensive foul is first. It's team foul number 3 of the second quarter. Carter Baumgartner checks in, and they're going to get Ethan Utesh out. Coming up at the halftime break, we'll bring you the first half scoring numbers, recap the first half for you, and get you our thoughts as we get you ready for half number 2 as well. 22-14 SBL. The Warriors have scored 8 consecutive points. Minute 8 to go in the first half. Brownmiller, handoff left side, Baumgartner, top of the key, Gallus, jabs right, goes left to the elbow. Right corner kick out, Dreckman, head fakes a 3, drives by his defender, right block, goes up and under, but he was fouled on the floor before the shot. It's against Cy Gall. That's Gall's 3rd personal. Team foul number 4 of the second quarter, so Gall's going to be relegated to the bench, at least for the half, if not for a good chunk of the third as well. Inbound baseline right of the hoop will come from Cole Brownmiller under a minute to go in the first half. They lob it up, and it's intercepted behind Baumgartner. Jervik one-on-one. He lays it in, and he was fouled. Basket plus 1 more coming for Isaiah Jervik on the foul by Baumgartner. I mean, they had the idea was, Coach, try and outlet it up to the top of the key, but Jervik just beat Baumgartner to the ball.
Yeah, and you just can't defend against that.
No.
Another open court turnover, and
They get 3 off of it with the free throw make. 25-14. 50 seconds left in the half. Carter Baumgartner, top of the circles. Looking, dribbles right, spins, bounces it. Free throw line for Gallus. Ball poked away from behind. Got to have some communication. Loose ball, half-court stripe, picked up by the Warriors. Here they go to Jervik. Bounces right block. Arndt goes up with a right-hand layup for 2. That's at least 13 unanswered points for the Warriors. 25 seconds to go before halftime. Here is Brownmiller. Left corner, Dreckman. Back to Cole. Top of the key, Baumgartner. Carter Baumgartner dribbles left over to Brownmiller. Left baseline, Gallus. Body contact on Scott Dixon. It is Dixon's second personal foul. It's team foul number 5 and 2 free throws coming for Drew Gallus.
Well, find a way to get ball in the hoop.
Yep, you need some kind of points here, Dave, because it was 14-14.
Yeah.
And it has ballooned since. 27-14 now in favor of SBL. Gallus at the line, seeing if he can get some points before the break, and he missed it off the right side of the rim with his first. Gallus, 5 points, had not missed a shot before that. Second free throw for Drew. After one final dribble, it is up and in. 1 for 2, trip to the line for Drew Gallus. 13 seconds left in the half. And the Warriors lose in the backcourt. Dreckman goes up, right block. He gets fouled with a layup. And so the Bulldogs, the beneficiary of a free look. And it'll be Dreckman shooting 2.
Yeah, just a little careless on the inbounds.
We're okay with that.
And a heads up by Braden.
Yeah, he stuck around for it. His first free throw rims in and out. The Bulldogs now, as a team, 4 of 8 at the free throw line. Trailing by a dozen. Dreckman's second free throw goes in. 1 for 2 at the line. 9 seconds to go before halftime. Bulldogs now down 11. Here come the Warriors. 5 seconds left in the half. Arndt picks up his dribble. Right side of Emiliano Gonzalez. Pass across the timeline. Baumgartner. Half-court heave as the buzzer sounds, and he missed it off the top of the glass. Your score after one half of basketball. It is Sergeant Bluff-Luton 27. Lamar's 16. We'll take a break. And we'll have our halftime coverage for you, get you first half scoring stats, get you our thoughts on the contest, and we'll get you ready for the second half of action as well. Your score, 27-16. Sergeant Bluff-Luton back with a halftime break after this on KLEM.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamar's supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamar's, Iowa. Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's is a proud supporter of area athletics. They focus on strong, healthy bodies with all their dairy products. And they continue to strive hard to provide the best possible dairy products to their customers. That's Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
For all your construction needs, trust the Wilchin Brothers. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135 for Wilchin Brothers Incorporated.
Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of this broadcast. Hard work and determination are vital to the success of our area athletics. The Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud to stand behind our athletes and coaches as they work towards success on the field and in the classroom.
Grow your money risk-free. Open a certificate of deposit from Northwest Bank. We give you options and competitive rates to earn more interest and meet your investment goals. Our liquid CD gives you the flexibility to withdraw funds before maturity without penalty, so you don't need to worry about access to your money. Limitations apply. Check out all of our CD specials online at nw.bank/best rates for more details. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Hi, sports fans. This is Perry from Ace Hardware in Lamar's. We're happy to have a huge selection of what you need to efficiently maintain your home so you can find time to enjoy the game. Check out what's in the store at the new Ace Hardware downtown Lamar's.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
Hi, this is Happy Phillips.
I'm Carissa DeRocher.
This is Dave Close.
Hi, this is Austin Sitzman.
Hi, this is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
Exit Realty Midwest is proud to support our area athletes. Find them online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
This is Juan Ding Ho-Seong, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball at KLEM.
We welcome you back to Sergeant Bluff in our halftime coverage. The Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors lead your Bulldogs 27-16 after 16 minutes of action. Alongside the winningest boys basketball coach in Lamar's history, Dave Irwin. Daniel Versteg with you. Again, the 11-point Warrior lead came down to a late run, Coach, and you kind of almost feel helpless in some of those runs when they're getting offensive rebounds, kick-out passes, and shots to fall that probably weren't falling earlier in the game.
Well, it's just a lot of different things mixed together. A little bit of lack of concentration on the fundamental end, the lack of concentration on the offensive end where you know, what do we have, 5-6 travels, something like that, yeah. And then you just can't hold the basketball and let somebody slap it out of your hands. You've got to understand, you have it, they want it.
Yeah.
And it's just more carelessness than anything. I think we just got to regroup. We got to just get back to playing the way we're capable of playing. Right now, Sergeant Bluff is dictating every single possession on what happens on every single possession. And we've got to get, we mentioned it early, we've got to do a better job of just trying to find a way to get a run out. Yeah. Try to get some things in transition. You don't want to play a Coach Adam Vanderschaft team in the half-court game. It just doesn't work, and that's what he wants. He wants a game. He wants a game under 40.
Yeah.
And I know Cody. He's like me. We wanted games 50 and above.
Yep.
And right now, the last couple of years too, Adam's got what he wanted, and we didn't. So, and he's getting what he wants right now.
Well, and hopefully those adjustments are made, Coach, because there have been multiple times Lamar's brings the ball up the floor, and it's almost like they back it out. They're purposefully playing Coach Vanderschaft's game, and they've got some good looks in the post, but just haven't been able to consistently get those looks, number one, just to start, and then get them to fall either.
Right, and we're battling some mental demons right now too, because we've had some really good looks on the offensive end from behind the arc, and nobody's been able to make it since Juan Ding in the very first possession. So we've just got to relax and take what they give us and shoot the basketball with some confidence and feel like it's going in. And it, it's easier said than done. I get it. If it was that easy, then everybody could do it.
Exactly.
But, those are the things that just stand out. Yeah. And to be fair, Sergeant Bluff, they play hard. They're physical. They're strong, and they have their game plan. They want you in a half-court game,
and it's even tougher too because even once you get a stop against the Warriors offensively, Coach, we've given up offensive rebounds. We've given them second, third chances at the cup, and if you give an SBL team that many looks, they are going to take advantage.
Well, and on 2 occasions, on a second chance hoop, it's been a three. So that's 6 points you can't get back.
Yeah.
And if we're not going to get easy ones, we have to rebound. We can't give them easy ones.
No. that's been kind of the storyline to this point. The Bulldogs trail it 27-16 at the break. Some of your scoring numbers here in the first half. The Bulldogs go 5 of 14 unofficially from the field, 1 of 8 from downtown, and 5 of 9 from the free throw line. So there you go. Right now the Bulldogs are 1 of 8 from the three-point arc, 4 of 6 on looks from two-point range inside the arc and down in under the basket. Drew Callis is perfect from the field, 2 of 2. He's got 6 points. And it's 3 points for Wanding Hosnyang, but he's been in the locker room with an apparent leg injury. 2 points each for Braden Dreckman, Dylan Suzamil, and Ethan Utesh. And then 1 point at the free throw line for Cole Brownmiller. Sergeant Bluff-Luton's 11 of 27 from the field. They're 4 of 13 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Led offensively by 3 3-point field goals from Emiliano Gonzalez. He's got 9 points for SBL, 6 points for Gavin Arndt. It was 5 points for Isaiah Jervik, 4 points for Scott Dixon, and 3 points for Braulio Gonzalez. Coach, what do you think Coach Deercup's talking about? What do they have to do to try and get themselves back into this game, trailing by 11 at the break?
Well, let's hit it in reverse right here. And will you do our what were we from the field?
5 of 14 total.
What were they?
11 of 27.
Yeah, right there's the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the entire game right there. They have double the amount
of shots.
Double
the attempts and makes.
Yeah, and that you're not going to win any games that way.
No.
Which tells me we're turning the ball over too much, and we are giving way too many offensive rebounds. Yeah, we've got to bring that to where it's a little more even. We've got to limit their possessions, and we've got to execute on our end.
Hopefully that happens in the second half. The Bulldogs trail it 27-16. We go to the second half when we come back to Sergeant Bluff. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
Siouxland Glass is so glad you're supporting local athletes and listening to this great matchup. Siouxland Glass wants me to tell you that if you have a chip or crack in your windshield or need the whole thing replaced, you can call them at 540-9080. Siouxland Glass.
Hi, Jessica G.
Well, hello, Libby Lexus.
I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang, you're such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spa treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee, Lamar's.
Get more because you deserve more with Kylie Petty, Century 21 ProLink, serving Lamar since 2011. Wishing our local teams a successful season. Visit KyliePetty.com for your real estate needs.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Dylan Suzmo, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton High School Gymnasium. Daniel Versteg with you alongside Dave Irwin. Your score at the halftime break, it's Sergeant Bluff-Luton 27, MLR 16. Ready to get underway with the second half of action. Sergeant Bluff-Luton has the basketball. They go up top of the key, swinging around the right side. Jervik down to the right block. Baumgartner deflects the pass, and Dreckman takes it away. Here come the Dogs in transition. It's Tegan Kazel. Can the Dogs get a basket in the half court? That's the $1 million question right now. Kazel looking down low, can't find Gallus, goes to Baumgartner, right side of the circles. Baumgartner, right corner, gets to Gallus, feeds it up top. Kazel works to his right, to the baseline, bounce it down, right block. Gallus, amidst a couple of defenders, turns around free throw line. Baumgartner steps in for a 10-footer and hits it.
Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. We got to stop, we got to score. That's how you got to start.
At this point, you can't be picky. 27-18 Warriors. Here comes Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Emiliano Gonzalez with 3 threes in the first half. Into the paint. Kick out right side. Gonzalez 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound Drew Gallus. And the Dogs have a little bit of life to start the third quarter. Suzamil left side lane to the block. It's all the way to the basket and lays it in with the right hand.
There's a transition bucket. That's what we need to see a lot of.
Much more aggressive, and we love to see it. 27-20. SBL leads. Just a little over a minute gone here in the third quarter. Working to his right is Emiliano Gonzalez. Turns back to his left. Kazel, good tight defense. And they go down to the right corner. Here is Isaiah Jervik to the free throw line. Gets bumped. Out to the left side wing. Dribble handoff. Driving left baseline. Braulio Gonzalez along 2. Missed in and out. Gallus with the rebound. And then he's fouled. This is a huge foul. It's the third on Ryan Hoffman. And the first foul for the Warriors in the third quarter.
Yeah. Tough one for Sergeant Bluff. That's 80 feet away from the hoop.
Yeah.
That's not where you want that foul to happen.
Absolutely not. And especially to a kid who's already got 2 fouls. So they have Saigal with 3 fouls, Ryan Hoffman with 3 fouls, Scott Dixon has 2 fouls, and Joey Hardy, their backup post, has a foul to boot. Here's Tegan Kazel dribbling to the right side wing. A between legs dribble. Dumps it down right block. Drew Gallus. Shot fake. Goes up. He gets fouled with a shot. 2 free throws coming for Gallus. It's going to be on Joey Hardy, it looks like. So the backup post now has 2 fouls for SBL and 2 team fouls in the third.
Good response from Lamar's right out of the half. We've attacked the middle. We've got a transition bucket. We've got 3 straight stops.
Can we get 3 straight possessions with points? This first one from Gallus missed off the right side of the rim. Second free throw upcoming here for Gallus, 27-20. SBL leads, 6:11 to go in the third. The second free throw here for Gallus. It is up and in. A 1 for 2 trip to the line for Drew Gallus. And the Bulldogs deficit down to 6, 27-21 SBL. Now Lamar's has scored 7 unanswered points. Warriors bounce it right side for Braulio Gonzalez. Emiliano Gonzalez at the top of the key now has it. Dribbles to the left side wing, guarded by Kazel. Bounces top for Jervik. Isaiah Jervik looks, finds Gonzalez off a pin down pick. Right side wing for 3, it's short. Rebound, Braden Dreckman. And the Bulldogs with another stop. No points for the Warriors to start the third. Kazel in transition. Wanted to pull up for a 3. Goes left corner for Suzamil instead. Bounce to the left side lane. Gallus backs down Hardy. Turnaround righty. Hook off the front of the rim. No good.
Got what we wanted. That was an excellent possession.
Unfortunately, no points from it, though. Braulio Gonzalez, right block. Dixon, turnaround, 10-foot fadeaways up and in. That's a tough basket to give up for the first points of the second half for SBL. 29-21 Warriors. 5:10 left in the third. Drew Gallus beyond the arc, looking for somebody to give it off to, and finds Dreckman. Braden Dreckman dribbles left, up top, Baumgartner. Carter Baumgartner with the basketball. Dribbles right over to Dreckman. Skip pass left for Tegan Kazel. Shot fake. Steps back over to Dreckman. Thought about the 3. Drives instead. Middle of the lane. Gets all the way to the basket. Flips it up off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Just a fairly stagnant possession there. Not much movement.
Oh, Dreckman takes away the possession of the basketball, and he's fouled in transition. And that is Scott Dixon's 3rd personal foul. 3rd personal, Sergeant Bluff-Luton's 3rd as a team here in the third quarter. So you got Dixon, Gall, and Hoffman all to the bench with 3 fouls for the Warriors. Cole Brownmiller, Tate Murphy check in. And bring Baumgartner and Kazel to the bench. 4:43 left in the third quarter, 29-21, Sergeant Bluff-Luton on top. Inbound up top for Brownmiller. He goes left for Dreckman. Dribbles into the paint, nearly lost possession. Brownmiller picks up the loose ball. Out to Suzamil, left side wing. Dribbles left baseline, under the basket. Tried to throw it to Gallus. He recovers the loose ball. Out up top, Brownmiller catch and shoot 3. Ball comes up short. Gallus the offensive rebound. Oh, and they're getting Drew for a foul on the board. Drew Gallus called for his 2nd personal. It's team foul number 1 of the third quarter, and it's Warrior basketball.
Well, I'm looking at that as a positive. Drew was aggressive, and Drew's played 2.5 quarters and only has 2 fouls.
Yeah, and all his opponents have 3 right now. Here's Braulio Gonzalez going up with a right-hand scoop shot off the glass and in. That's a pretty finish off a crossover dribble, and now the Bulldogs trail by 10, 31-21. 4 minutes left in the third. Dreckman to the paint. Gallus backs down Hardy. Turnaround, right block hook, doesn't go. Rims in and out. Rebound, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And the Warriors bring it across. Braulio Gonzalez, right block, hesitates. Step back, 6-footers up and in. And the Warrior lead is a dozen. And Cody Deercup needs a timeout with 3:43 left in the third. It's 33-21 SBL. We'll take the timeout with the Bulldogs and be back after this. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball right here on KLEM.
At Universal Windows Direct, you're not just purchasing windows, you're also getting peace of mind, knowing that their knowledgeable local staff is there for you every step of the way. You receive quality Unishield products along with a limited lifetime warranty to ensure that you're taken care of for years to come. Universal Windows Direct wishes all local athletes the best of luck.
Hummer's Lawn Care Service will provide you with the services needed for the best-looking lawn in your neighborhood. Is it thatching, fertilizer, or simple maintaining of your freshly cut grass? Call Hummer's Lawn Care at 546-4087.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
This is Braden Dreckman. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
Back here to the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym alongside Dave Irwin. Daniel Versteg with you. 3:43 to play in the third quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads Lamar's 33-21. The Warriors just went on a quick 6-0 run, forcing a Bulldog timeout. Here's Drew Gallus at the free throw line. He goes to work. Right side of the lane on Hardy. The block goes up over him, lays it short off the front of the rim a couple of times. And Drew nearly got called for a frustration foul the other way. Here comes Emiliano Gonzalez. Left baseline, lost the dribble out. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Really good job by Tate, forcing him to stay wide. We've had trouble containing his quickness so far, and Tate did a nice job there.
Yeah, both those small guards, Braulio Gonzalez is 5'8", Emiliano Gonzalez 5'9". They are incredibly quick and account for half the Warrior points. Brown Miller, transition three left corner, rims in and out. And the rebound for the Warriors. Here they come. This is Braulio Gonzalez. Bounces right baseline, Arndt down onto the basket. Out up top to Emiliano Gonzalez. Right side wing for Arndt. He's looking, finds Braulio left side, down to the left corner for Joey Hardy. Into the middle of the lane, right hand floater's good, and he's fouled. Isaiah Jervik, bucket, and will go to the line for one more. The foul, who's it going to be on for the Dogs? It is Tegan Kazel, who picks up his second, team's second of the third quarter. Braden Dreckman checks in, Cole Brown-Miller checks out. So Isaiah Jervik goes to the line to shoot one. He's got 7 points for SBL. Warrior lead now up to 14, their largest of the night, and the free throw rims out. No good. Here come the Bulldogs. Tegan Kazel sprints up the floor. A lot of work to do for Lamar's. Spin move in the paint. Jump stop in the lane. Out up top, Baumgartner. Left corner to Utesh. Top of the key, Kazel. Thinks about it. Dribbles left over to the wing for Dreckman. Bounce pass left block. Baumgartner meets a double team. Turnaround kick out. Right side, Murphy. Catch and shoot three off the heel. And the Bulldogs are not able to connect from long range again. Here come the Warriors. Braulio Gonzalez really quickly under the basket. Arndt. Left corner kick out. Got deflected loose. Recovered by the Warriors. And they get Ethan Utesh for a foul, trying to crash the loose ball. So Utesh's first. Team foul number 3 in the third quarter for the Bulldogs. 2:25 left in the third. Sergeant Bluff-Luton 35, Lamar's 21. The Warriors inbound baseline left of the hoop with Isaiah Jervik. Trying to add to their already large lead of 14 points. Arndt bounced up left side. Top of the key for Jervik. Behind the back dribble, guarded by Dreckman. Right side, right corner, Braulio Gonzalez with the basketball. He dribbles left, dribble handoff, right side of the circles, Hardy. Right corner, getting to Arndt, dumps it under the basket. Hardy kicks it out right corner, Arndt. Shot clock's at 15. Emiliano Gonzalez heaves up the three. It's short, and the foul on the rebound will go against Gavin Arndt. That's his second. It's team foul number 4 of the third quarter. Drew Gallus, Dylan Suzamil in. Tate Murphy, Ethan Utesh out.
You know, we really have done a fairly solid job on the defensive end. We just got to get something going down here on the offensive end. We got to get one of these shots to fall.
Yeah, and nothing to show for the defensive effort, unfortunately. Now here's Tegan Kazel. See if the Bulldogs can come up with something. Gallus, head fake, works right baseline, under the basket, throws it out left corner. Dreckman, an open three-pointer. That's short as well. Oh, my word, these are great looks. They're not falling. Here come the Warriors. Braulio Gonzalez off the dribble, left block. Traveling violation. Thank goodness Mr. Yiltima saw what we saw. It'll be Bulldog basketball the other way. I thought for a split second he was going to get Drew for a foul. And I think that would have blown the top off Coach Dierka.
And Drew Gallus.
Here's Kazel, right side wing for the Dogs. 35-21, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Minute 20 to go in the third. Dreckman comes to a sliding stop, left block, middle of the alley. Gallus, inside out bounce pass, right wing three for Kazel's up and in. Tegan Kazel finally gets the Dogs on the board from the outside. And it's 35-24 SBL. Minute 5 to go in the third. Warriors skip it right side for Hardy. Joey Hardy. Skip pass left side wing for Braulio Gonzalez. Jervik, left corner to Arndt. Dribbles right, top of the key. Emiliano Gonzalez, screen to his left, trying to get Kazel free, can't do it. Gonzalez skips it top. Jervik, middle of the lane, floater from 8, too strong. Rebound, tap, and a foul will go again against Gavin Arndt. We know there is no such thing as an over-the-back foul call, but if there were, he has kind of done the embodiment of it, as it's team foul number 5 in the third quarter. You would call that leverage. You're leveraging your positioning above the using your opponent, and it's bonus free throws coming for Braden Dreckman. It's my biggest tip for basketball fans. Don't scream over the back. Nothing's going to happen. Dreckman hits the first free throw, 35-25 SBL, 44 seconds left in the third. Second free throw for Dreckman's upcoming after a couple of substitutions, bringing Baumgartner into the game. Kazel, Suzamil, Dreckman, Baumgartner, and Gallus. Again, Wanding Hosnyang went out in the first quarter with an injury. Second free throw by Dreckman comes up way short. And the Warriors bring it across up by 10. 40 seconds left in the third. Jervik, half-court circle, guarded by Dreckman. Bounces right side, Gall back into the game after having 3 fouls in the first half. They go back door to Gall. Left block, kick out up top. Arndt, a catch-and-shoot three, too strong. This is going to be a fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Jervik, and Drew Gallus gets whistled for the foul. Gallus is third, team's fourth. And the Warriors will have an inbound under the basket. So Gallus exits, Utesh is in, and he's only got 1 foul off the bench. 35-25, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass, right block, Arndt. Oh, nearly got free on a spin move. They go top of the key. Shot clock is turned off, so Coach Vanderschaff is very content to milk this clock. Emiliano Gonzalez, left side wing for Gall, goes back to Gonzalez at the top of the key. Guarded tightly by Kazel. Good on-ball defense. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Left baseline, long 2 is up and in. And now Kazel gets the inbound pass. Wanted to go for a three-quarter court shot, but he didn't get an opportunity. Joey Hardy hits that last basket. 37-25 SBL. Time to go to the fourth quarter. Bulldogs down a dozen. We'll have the fourth quarter when we come back to Sergeant Bluff here on KLEM.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamars, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
Deposit rates are on the rise, and Northwest Bank is offering great CD rates so you can earn more interest on your money. Whether you're saving for a special event or building your nest egg, your money will grow with us. Choose from a variety of CD terms and competitive rates. Plus, get rewarded for having your qualified checking account at Northwest Bank. Find out more online at nw.bank/best rates. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
This is head coach Cody Deercup, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. We get ready to start the fourth quarter of the contest. It's 37-25. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads Lamar's in the opener of the Missouri River Activities Conference basketball schedule. The Bulldogs bring it up the floor with Tegan Kazel as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kazel. Left side, Dreckman. Right side to Suzamil. Catch and shoot three off the front of the rim. Rebound, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. The three-point shot still not consistently falling for the Bulldogs. And now Emiliano Gonzalez works off a pick. Right side to Ryan Hoffman, who's been on the bench for the majority of this game with fouls. Driving in, Jervik initiates contact on Callis. A blocking foul goes against Drew. It's his fourth.
I think I jinxed him earlier when I said that.
Yeah, might have. After, I think, he said 2.5 quarters, he only had 2 fouls. But now in the last half a quarter or so, he's picked up another 2. 1 away from the limit. Out to Emiliano Gonzalez. Left wing threes, nothing but net. And it's a 15-point Warrior lead, 40-25, 7:24 to play in this contest. How low scoring this game is, it might as well be a 30-point game. Jervik takes it away, goes for the easy right-hand layup the other way. 42-25, SBL. And now a whistle. Carter Baumgartner jammed his finger maybe. And now he's going to go to the locker room. He is clenching his fist. Benji Kazel escorts him into the locker room here. Cole Brownmiller checks in for him. So that's the second Bulldog dinged up from this contest. Dreckman, right side wing. Looking, finds Kazel left side. He tees up a deep 3 ball and puts it in. Keeps shooting that, Tegan Kazel. He's perfect on 2 3-point attempts. 42-28 SBL. Here's Braulio Gonzalez. Right corner kick out. Shot fake of a 3. Scott Dixon works the baseline. Hesitates. He backs down Dreckman. Bounces right side lane. Ball's forced loose. Dreckman in transition. 3-on-2. Crossover his defender. Goes up for the layup. He got fouled on the floor before the shot. And the Bulldogs will have an inbound on a good transition look by Dreckman. It's Isaiah Jervik's first. Team foul number 1 in the fourth quarter. And Cody Deercup calls another timeout. 6:34 left to play in regulation. 42-28. Warriors on top. We'll have more after this timeout from Sergeant Bluff. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
State Farm agent Michael Crank is a proud supporter of local athletics. Whether you are looking for auto, home, or health insurance, choose the agent that will be on your side. State Farm agent Michael Crank.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee in Lamar.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
This is Drew Gallus, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Sergeant Bluff alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. 6:30 remains in regulation. The Bulldogs off a takeaway, trail by 14. Have the basketball. Brownmiller hands off Suzamil. Left corner, 3 ball short. Rebound backside results in a foul going against Ethan Utesh. And that's Utesh's second. It's Lamar's second team foul of the fourth quarter. And the Warriors take it back. Bulldogs, though, implement some full court defense. So Sergeant Bluff-Luton will have the inbound. This is Scott Dixon getting it into Isaiah Jervik. He spins out of some defense from Suzamil. Beats him right corner. Emiliano Gonzalez, 3 in and out. That was halfway down And the Bulldogs bring it up the floor. Dreckman right corner. Out to the wing, back to Braden. He drives to the free throw line. Left wing kick out. Susamil steps back left corner. Spin move, left block. Goes up with a right-hand floater. Too strong. And the rebound pulled down by the Dogs. Nice aggressive take by Susamil. Still not falling, though. 6 minutes to go. 42-28. Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Warriors left side. It's Braulio Gonzalez. He's guarded by Kazel. Up top of the key, Hoffman. Right side wing for Jervik. Top of the circle, Dixon. Left side. They go down to the left block. Jervik backs down Kazel. Kazel doesn't budge. Up top of the key, Braulio Gonzalez. Left side lane to the block. Left baseline. Jervik with 5 on the shot clock. And now Tegan Kazel gets whistled for the foul. Oh, my word. Kazel called for his third personal. It's team foul number 3 here in the fourth quarter. Tate Murphy checks in. Dylan Susamil goes to the bench.
Not that it's conventional, but the way Tegan shot, maybe we ought to look for him. Our guys aren't necessarily giving him that look.
No, right. He's been the only one who has made three-pointers consistently for the Dogs here tonight. Dixon, turnaround, left side shot in the lane, and he missed it in and out. Then they get Ryan Hoffman for committing a foul on the rebound. It is Hoffman's 4th, team foul number 2 in the fourth quarter. Coach Vanderschaft's just going to ride with him now with 1 foul separating him from disqualification. 42-28 SBL, 5:12 to play in regulation. Tate Murphy up top for Kazel, right side Dreckman. Right corner, it's Brown-Miller. Cole Brown-Miller over to Kazel, left side wing. Jabs right, goes left, takes it to the block. Jump stop, pull up, 8-footer's good from Tegan Kazel. Kazel's got 8 second half points. 8 of the 14 for the Dogs here in the second half. 42-30, SBL, 4:45, under the basket, right block. Braulio Gonzalez, right corner, Dixon. Top of the key, Jervik, swings it left. Emiliano Gonzalez, screen to his right. Back right side, Braulio, right corner to Jervik. He dribbles left, crosses over to the free throw line. Jervik steps back top of the key. Shot clock's at 10. Braulio Gonzalez hesitates. Left corner, long 2. Ryan Hoffman puts it in. Ryan Hoffman, the catch and shoot mid-range. That was a 2. It's 44-30. 4:16 to go in regulation. Kazel left corner. Dreckman, top of the key. Murphy drives right elbow. Help Dreckman, catch and shoot left wing 3. Get in there, it does. Braden Dreckman from the left side. It's 44-34 SBL. 44-33, excuse me. Here come the Warriors. 4 minutes to go. Top of the key, Emiliano Gonzalez, guarded by Kazel. Crossover between his legs, right side. Up top of the key for Dixon to the left side lane. Spin move in the paint. Murphy trying to swipe it loose. Dixon hits the floor. Right corner, Emiliano Gonzalez for 3, and he puts it in. 47-33. Sergeant Bluff-Luton on the Emilio Gonzalez triple. Dreckman the other way, buries the 3 from the left side wing. And it's 47-36 in favor of SBL. 3:29 to play in regulation. Our scoreboard in-house has 48-36. They incorrectly gave SBL 3 points on a 2-point field goal. Unfortunately, nobody has figured it out yet. Hopefully that doesn't impact the score. Jervik left corner. Out to the wing. Braulio Gonzalez down to Jervik, left baseline, dumps it right block. Oh, and up with a shot is Huffman. He's fouled as he missed the shot. 2 free throws coming on Ethan Utesh's 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 4. So 2 free throws here for Ryan Hoffman. 3:13 to play. It's 47-36. Sergeant Bluff-Luton on top.
Just haven't been able to get that all-important stop.
Yeah, that's the thing, is we've now gotten the 3-point shots to fall, but yeah, they're not being met with stops. Hoffman hits the first. 48-36. Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 3:13 to play. Second free throw for Hoffman. It is up and in. 49-36 as Ryan Hoffman goes 2 of 2 at the line. 3:10 to go. Here come the Dogs. Murphy, top of the key to Kazel. Works to his left, spin move to the free throw line, middle of the alley, 14-foot pull-up, miss strong. Tegan Kazel misses his first shot of the second half, and SBL takes it up, leading by 13. Jervik, crossover, backs down Suzamil. Top of the key, works to his right. Skip pass left for Gonzalez. Emiliano down to the left corner for Dixon. Crossover dribble, working the left baseline. Double team there in the corner, and Dreckman forced the ball loose. Here comes Brayton Dreckman in transition, top of the circle. He works to the left corner, Suzamil. Left baseline under the basket, goes up with a right-hand layup and in for two. Steal and score. The Dogs are down 11. SBL trying to get across the timeline. Bulldogs can't quite force the 10-second call. They were close, though. Emiliano Gonzalez to the left side wing, over to Jervik. It's 49-38 SBL, 2:15 to go. Driving to the paint, Braulio Gonzalez, left corner to Emiliano, and the three is up and down. Three ball for Emiliano Gonzalez, 52-38 SBL. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Dylan Suzamil up top. Swinging over to Kazel. Left side wing, Dreckman. Middle of the lane, spin move left side of the alley. Comes to a stop of the block. Out to Gallus. Jabs right, goes left, down to the baseline. Comes to a jump stop. Left corner kick out for Murphy. It comes up short. And on the three in SBL basketball. Under a minute 40 to go. Here come the Warriors. Dribble handoff, Jervik, right side of the circles. He's guarded by Suzamil. Spin moves back to his left. Bounces left side for Dixon. Jervik at the half-court circle. Drives on Suzamil, left side lane. Floater up with the right hand, too strong. Rebound controlled by the Warriors. Out to the right side for Dixon. Drives the baseline, spins on Dreckman. Turnaround, right-handed floaters up and good. Dixon with the basket there. We've got a whistle and a timeout from Cody Deercup. 54-38. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads. Minute 5 seconds to go in regulation. Take a timeout as well. Back with more Bulldog basketball after this here on KLEM.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Galen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling, call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
South Greenview Estates is a peaceful living space located across from Willow Creek Golf Course in Lamar's. Check out their 55-plus apartments. For a private showing, call 548-7424. For more details, check out their Facebook page, South Greenview Estates in Lamar's.
This is Juan Ding Ho-Seong, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball at KLEM.
Bench players are in for the final minute of this contest. Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteg with you. Under a minute to go. Bulldogs trail by 16. Cy Bixenman fires a straightaway three, miss strong. Offensive rebound, putting it back up and short is Keegan Gengler, but he gets fouled. 2 free throws coming for Keegan Gengler on the foul committed by Carter Galen.
You know, this game's going to just kind of come down to not being able to make shots.
Yeah.
Put ourselves in a hole in the end of the second quarter, turning it over in offensive rebounds, but
Gengler's first free throw strong, and that's compounded with the fact, too, Dave, that not only have we not been able to make shots, we haven't been able to get the rebound on him to get second chances. Sergeant Bluff-Luton's had plenty of them.
Correct.
Gengler's second free throw up and strong. 0 for 2 trip to the line for Keegan Gengler. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes it across. Right side for Dylan Jansen. He takes it down to the corner. Jansen guarded by Bixenman. Bouncing down right side. And working top of the key is Gailing. Left corner, Avery Jacobson to his right on Joshua Phillips. Left side dribble handoff, Dylan Jansen. Down the left side of the alley. Out to the left corner, A.J. Vanderschaff with it. He drives to the left elbow, rises for a jumper, missed it short. Rebound deflected, controlled, and the right-hand layup misses short from Jacobson. Offensive rebound put back, that's strong as well. This is the embodiment of the game right here, and we get a tie-up for the rebound. Jump ball, possession goes to SBL.
You hit it right on the head. They got four shots at it right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just been happening all night. Unfortunately for Lars, and that's going to lead to a 500 record and an 0-1 start to conference play. SBL inbounds on the bounce, right side for Brody, Van Kalsbeek. And the shot clock's turned off. So Lars drops their first contest of the year. It comes in MRAC play. And the final score, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 54, Lamar's 38. Buzzer sounds, and the Bulldogs fall tonight. And we'll walk out of here with a 0-1 conference record, 1-1 overall. Sergeant Bluff-Luton starts the year 1-0 overall and in conference play. We'll take a break, come back. We have our post-game coverage for you. We'll get you stats from this contest, break down the action for you, and we'll also try and have a chat. That's with the head coach of Lamar's Community Boys Basketball, Coach Cody Deercup. All coming up on our post-game coverage tonight. Again, the final score, Sergeant Bluff-Luton 54, Lamar's 38. We'll be back with our post-game coverage from Sergeant Bluff after this. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
At Fetters Marine and RV, you are sure to find exactly what you're looking for, whether it be fifth wheel, travel trailer, and toy hauler models from Crossroads, Dutchman, and Coachman. At Fetters Marine and RV, where the road to adventure starts.
For all of your commercial or residential concrete or construction needs, JMax Construction is ready for you. At JMax Construction, you can be sure that your project will be handled with great customer service as well as the best of class construction and concrete work. Call JMax Construction and Concrete today at 540-0574.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and four walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
MRK Insurance knows that teamwork is dream work. At MRK Insurance, you get a great partner for all of your insurance needs. Visit them today on Central Avenue in Lamar's for a no-obligation quote for all of your insurance needs. That's MRK Insurance in Lamar's.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
Certified public accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Plymouth Awards and Engraving is a proud sponsor of local athletics. For all of your custom awards and engraving needs, visit Plymouth Awards and Engraving at 130 4th Avenue Northeast in Lamar's. You are sure to find that perfect gift for anyone at Plymouth Awards and Engraving.
This is Dylan Susmo, and you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back to our post-game coverage here tonight from the Sergeant Bluff-Luton basketball gym. Alongside Dave Irwin, Daniel Versteeg with you. Lamar's falls to Sergeant Bluff-Luton to open the MRAC schedule by a final score of 54-38. Sergeant Bluff-Luton improves to 1-0, and Lamar's drops to 1-1. Starts off the conference schedule 0-1 with the loss. And Coach, it was just kind of one of those games. Couldn't get to a rhythm offensively. Didn't have the physicality necessary to hang with a good Warrior team that always rebounds the basketball well, and those things kind of pile on themselves.
Yeah, and really the part that's tough is it wasn't that we played poorly. It's just we didn't do enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't make the shots, and the disheartening part is we played so well on Tuesday. We did
Right.
so many good things. The basketball
man.
went in the hoop, and the game's much, much easier to play when you watch it go through the hoop, and we just couldn't get it to go through there. And, we got to get better at rebounding the basketball, and we certainly have to do a better job of taking care of it.
And it was kind of tough, too, because you look at it, well, they didn't shoot very well, but also a lot of it in the second half was, I think, maybe felt a little bit of urgency to kind of chuck up some threes and try and make the comeback happen. And the tough part, too, is, Dave, this probably just eats at you the most, is I don't think there was really a bad look from the three-point arc in the second half. I mean, a lot of those shots were open, not very well contested. They just weren't falling.
Yeah, and I wouldn't think that I can't really say that anybody took a bad shot.
No, right.
We got good looks. It's just unfortunate because you need a couple of those to go down, and it's just all a mental game. If you see a couple of them go down, it's a whole different basketball game for us. You play with that little extra energy, a little more pop in your step, and things go a little different. But, you got to credit Coach Vanderschaff and Sergeant Bluff, because they come out and they just get after you. And the physicality, certainly you mentioned it does bother us. It did bother us tonight. And the hard part is we're going to see that night in and night out. This isn't the Lakes anymore.
No.
This is Missouri River, basically 4A basketball. From top to bottom, and when you're not playing a 4A, you're playing a Sergeant Bluff, or you're playing arguably one of the best teams in the state in Heelan. So there's no breaks, but these guys, what we saw on Tuesday against Spirit Lake, we know it's in there.
Yes,
and it's
absolutely.
just a matter of getting things to come together. And let's be honest, Sergeant Bluff is not an easy place to play anyway.
This gym's
always
so tough.
It's been tough for us over the years. So this is one of those that I talked to Coach Deercup. We just need games that we can learn from and move forward. We know what we got to do right now by watching this game, and it's just a matter of going back to work and trying to get it executed.
Yeah, and some of it, too, is, like you said, it's just trying to find that fire inside the guys, because we've seen it. The Heelan games last year on the road for you guys, and then, Tuesday night. I mean, we have seen so many glimpses, and I think that's probably what the most frustrating part of these losses are, is they can play better, but they just haven't. They just can't always put it together for whatever the reason.
And you hit the nail on the head. Frustration is the thing, and I know what Coach Deercup's feeling. It's not like the guys aren't trying.
No, right.
But it's just a matter of being able to connect the dots.
Yeah.
And I think once we get the dots connected, we do have to find the guy that's our go-to guy.
Yeah.
We never found it a year ago. We have to have that. Every team has that. Every good team has that guy that you can go to, and he may not make the shot every time, but he's going to get you the shot, and he's going to get you the shot that you want.
Yep.
And we just got to find that guy. And once we find that guy, I think the roles start to come together.
Yeah.
And you become the team that you should be.
Right. Well, and Drew was kind of that guy on Tuesday night. They were trying to make him that guy again tonight, but the physicality just kind of made things so much more challenging for him down to the post.
Yeah, and when you get physical with Drew, he gets in his own way sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes that's not a bad thing, because Drew certainly is not afraid to mix it up with anybody.
No.
But Drew just, if he can just learn to harness that emotion and that competitiveness, he's a handful. He's got good post moves. He's got really good hands in the post. I'd like to see him put it on the floor less, but go up strong and go finish. Take what the defense gives you, rather try to create.
Right.
And if we can get him in positions to where he doesn't have to necessarily create, it's going to be so much better for all of them.
It is, absolutely. 54-38, the final score here in favor of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Take a look at some of the scoring stats. We're also going to try and hope to get some words in from Coach Deercup coming up on our post-game coverage. The Bulldogs shoot 13 of 36 from the field. They go 5 of 20 from the three-point arc and 7 of 15 from the free throw line. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs in this contest did not crack double figures. It was Braden Dreckman. He had 9 points, 8 points for Tegan Kazel, then 7 points for Drew Gallis. It was 6 points for Dylan Suzamil, 3 points there for Wanding Hosnyong, 2 points apiece for Carter Baumgartner and Ethan Utesh, and then 1 point in the loss here for Cole Brownmiller. For Sergeant Bluff-Luton, they shot 22 of 50 from the field. That's an even 44%. They made a third of all their three-point looks at 7 of 21 and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Leading scorer here for the Warriors, Emiliano Gonzalez, had 18 points in the victory. He went 6 of 15 from the three-point arc. He took 15 three-point field goals.
He was kind of fun to watch.
He was. I mean, him and that Braulio Gonzalez, I assume they're brothers. They're kind of built the same way, so that's kind of where I get my assumption. Had a lot of speed. They weren't really scared of anything.
No.
And they lead the way in scoring. 7 points for Braulio Gonzalez. Isaiah Jervik had 9. 8 points for Scott Dixon. 6 for Gavin Arndt. 4 points for, Ryan Hoffman. 2 points for Joey Hardy here in the victory. So Sergeant Bluff-Luton ups their record. They're now 1-0 overall. 1-0 in the MRAC. Lars drops to 1-1 and 0-1 in the Missouri River Activities Conference. Let's take a quick timeout, and we'll come back and wrap up our coverage of Bulldog basketball from Sergeant Bluff. Lamar's Falls, 54-38. You're listening to Bulldog basketball on KLEM.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Grow your money risk-free. Open a certificate of deposit from Northwest Bank. We give you options and competitive rates to earn more interest and meet your investment goals. Our liquid CD gives you the flexibility to withdraw funds before maturity without penalty, so you don't need to worry about access to your money. Limitations apply. Check out all of our CD specials online at nw.bank/best rates for more details. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
This is Braden Dreckman. You're listening to Bulldog basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back to our coverage of Bulldog basketball here on KLEM Radio from Sergeant Bluff. We're joined now by the head coach of the Lamar's Community Boys basketball team, Coach Cody Deercup, after a tough loss here to open MRAC play. Coach, let's first of all tell me about what you saw tonight from the guys and what that just kind of kept you guys from really doing what you wanted to do, I guess.
I think the difference of the game a little bit was, from Tuesday night to now, as we saw our shots fall early against Spirit Lake, and then we saw that happen, and we were able to play loose and just kind of more natural. And tonight, we didn't see our shots fall early. I give Sergeant Bluff a lot of credit. They put you in some tight spots defensively and ran a couple nice sets and kept running number 12 off that staggered double screen, and we had trouble chasing him off the line, even though that was what the plan was after we saw the first one go through. And it's a good learning experience for our guys. We talked before the game of the many different situations we were in against Spirit Lake and how that was a great learning experience, and luckily we won that one. Tonight's another learning experience on the other end of it.
Once you got into the half court, what does Sergeant Bluff-Luton do that makes it so challenging to kind of run what worked against Spirit Lake or what you wanted to do here tonight offensively?
They were really physical. They scouted us well. They knew that what we were trying to do, and anytime Drew got a post touch, they dug it out. We just worked with him on saying, okay, you're not going to be able to play in the post as free as you did against Spirit Lake, so it's got to be like one dribble or two dribble, and then if you don't have anything, it's going to probably be a kick back out and move the ball to the other side of the court, hopefully.
Yeah. We noticed, too, the rebounding aspect. It was one and done for you guys. Second and third chances for SBL. Coach, what didn't happen on the glass tonight?
We didn't crash like we want to. Usually we want 4 guys on the glass, and whoever's farthest back, we'll call him at the top of the key. He's retreating to the other end and stopping transition if he needs to. And at times we just weren't doing that. I turned to Benji or Coach Kazel at one point, and I said, man, it just feels I mean, it feels like any time that the ball needs to bounce their way, it literally bounced right to them. Anytime we absolutely needed a shot, we got the look that we wanted. It just kind of would tick, tick, tick and fall out. I know that in the third quarter we got actually some really good looks inside and just rolled right out, and you felt the air in the room kind of just leave.
Yeah. How tough is it? Because we commented on that too. It's like you guys were chucking up threes because you needed to come back. You were down double digits.
Yep.
But it wasn't even like, oh, I'm just going to take one dribble and shoot. They were really good looks. So how tough is it to, do everything right? You get the look you want, and then it just doesn't go.
Yeah, it is tough, and it's it was the message after the game. We've put a premium on body language. We put a premium on not flinching when things aren't going our way. And tonight we had a lot not go our way, and I think at times you could see us flinch a little bit. And we're still writing our story here, and we told them that this is just one game, and we're going to learn from it. And the teams we play do not care about our loss tonight. They're gonna be ready to go on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week.
Yeah, gosh. This next week is really, really a tough part of your schedule. East at Western, and you finish it out with Heelan on Friday. So I guess what are the lessons that need to be learned before or after this game and preparing for probably the toughest week on anybody's basketball schedule in the state?
Yeah, we just have to go back to the drawing board and do the things that we've been doing all year. If we talk about rebounding, shots not falling, I mean, that's not like we have to go redo our entire basketball scheme. Yeah. That's some stuff that we can work on in practice and correct. And we're really looking forward to those three teams. Whatever happens. What they're going to make you do is they're going to make you play your best basketball, and that's exactly what we want to play. And especially early on in the year, if we can get that level of competition early on in the year, hopefully that's going to pay off for us down the stretch.
I hope it does. You're definitely going to get some good competition next week. We're looking forward to seeing how you guys do against them. Coach, appreciate your time as always. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk next week.
Hey, thanks for the coverage.
Absolutely. It's Cody Deercup, head coach of the Lamar's Community Boys Basketball Team, joining us here on our post-game coverage this evening. Again, the final score, 54-38. Sergeant Bluff-Luton defeats Lamar's and hands the Bulldogs their first loss in MRAC play. Be sure to join us tomorrow morning. We have another edition of the KLEM Coaches Corner. It starts right away at 8:05. It'll be girls basketball themed on the KLEM Coaches Corner tomorrow morning. So make sure you join us for that. Again, we start at 8:05 on KLEM Radio. Until then, Daniel Versteg with you. Thanks so much for tuning into this edition of Bulldog Basketball. A split. Bulldog girls win and the Bulldog boys fall. We will have more basketball for you Tuesday night in Akron when Galen Catholic takes on Akron Westfield to open War Eagle Conference play. Until then, thanks for tuning in. For all of us at KLEM Radio, for KLEM Sports, I'm Daniel Versteg. Have a great rest of your Friday night and your weekend.
This is 1410 KLEM Lamar's and on 90.